think about you. And welcome him to the stage. Big round of applause.
Hello, and welcome back to the SmokeScreen podcast live. Look at there. Oh, shit. We're live. There we go.
What's happening?
Okay, that's not too bad. We had to rush and get this set up here. We got the telephone. Yeah, we can telephone. We need to get. I had my kid try to dial one of those one time. She had no clue. What is up?
Oh, not much, man. Glad you came back.
Yeah.
He was down at the bridge.
Yeah, I was in the woods today. What's up, everybody? Can you hear us okay? Are we too loud, too low? We hadn't done this in a while, so we feel like amateurs. Let me scroll that down a little bit there. Why is that all up in the way?
It looks like we got the band back together.
I think so.
So good to see everybody in there.
There we go. Hail the crown. There we go. Somebody noticed the
D.
crown. D. Brown, I hope you're doing well, by the way. I wore this crown because my hat is dirty. I got mud on it. I mean, it's not too bad. It's kind of nasty. I might switch back, if this crown gets on my nerves. I'm trying to get down here to scroll this down. Like, I don't need to put...
Big Kev, it was.
If I put an emoji, would that make that disappear? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Lord Kev, sorry.
Top, there we go. Let me get see, why does it do that? Let me just do that again. Let's refresh that. Now we got a little more room. Okay. All right, can y'all hear us good?
Yes.
Can we hear? Are we good at levels? Too loud, too low? No, D. Brown, no Saints hat. I've already got one. It's in the closet with the other shirts that I got. We got D. Brown. We got Lord Kev. We got Mazuma 10,000. I have 2 sevens, Mazuma. I have Zara in the house. What's up, Zara? Most Success. Gregor Smith. Amanda Stewart. Sorry, Amanda. We're bad at this whole streaming thing. Ain't we? We're bad at it.
We are. I'm sorry.
We're still amateur streamers.
So good to see.
It's only been 9 years. So has it really? It's been 9 years.
We did a live stream randomly during House of the Dragon, I think.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, we did. Tane and Dragon, hello. Let's see here.
You didn't see my comment.
Oh yeah, you were talking people on the shitter, wasn't you?
Yeah.
What's up, Glenn Jackson? Hi, Chris. Hopefully James too. Just heading to bed here in Scotland. Oh man, I'll be sure to check back in the morning. So what we're gonna do here, we had an idea. Hello, Aaron. How are you? Hopefully some more people piling here, but welcome everybody. Good to see you. So, we've been doing our regular podcast, and we didn't do it the last couple of weeks because we were kind of planning this whole thing. We told you about it a couple of times. We mentioned on the podcast.
Yep.
I mentioned it on Twitch. But we want to do, James got his old phone here, the live call-in show. So that's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to let you guys run the show. Hopefully it's going to go good. So this is a trial run. If it goes good, we have fun. Everybody has fun and enjoys it. We'll do this all the time. Hopefully, like every Sunday. Now, obviously, we're going to, before we get started, we're obviously going to stream after Dunk and Egg.
Yes.
Coming in August. I mean, I'm assuming August. They haven't given us an actual date yet, but I'm assuming it's August. All the regular stuff. So that'll be back at 10 o'clock, So we'll try to start a little earlier until then, but reestablish our little time slot here. We started a little late anyway, of course. We're always going to be late. We're always fashionably late. But, yeah, so we're gonna let you guys literally on the screen. You'll see in a minute. We'll have a link that you can go to. I'll put it in the chat actually and pin it. Let me get the whole thing there. Oops. And that way you can literally. Oops, I'm doing question marks. I don't know this keyboard. Okay, there we go. So we will have up to 11 people can actually join. But I did not work this keyboard.
It's tinyearl.com.
Yeah. No, Smoke Show is right. We had it, right? Smoke Show join. It'll be on the screen and everything, and I'll pin this. But if somebody wants to call in, you can join with your phone or computer or whatever, and there'll be also a QR code on the screen here in a minute, and you can click if you want to use your camera without typing in a link or whatever. Anyway, and you can join us one at a time. We'll bring everybody one at a time. We have a 5-minute clock, just to be fair. And we'll, we don't be exact or something. Obviously, we got to be careful. This is YouTube. We're probably already demonetized if somebody says something stupid. So we'll be ready to kick somebody. So don't be offended if we kick you when we're done with the thing. That's just how we got to roll through them. So anyway, so that's what we're trying to do. We're going to see how it goes. And hopefully these will be fun, and we'll start doing them every week.
Yeah, that's what I hope. You guys kind of determine the direction.
Yeah. I mean, not that we won't have other regular podcasts, or maybe we'll want to discuss something in particular. Obviously, we'll still do that type of stuff as well. Anyway, so me and James have been talking the last couple of weeks, too. I wanted to mention before we get started on the whole live thing. We're trying to get back into this, like legit. So I put all the links as usual. I don't want to... I feel like I always feel so stupid, but if you want to support the channel, we're coming back. We got all the links in the description. You'll see it on the other screen here. If you want to support us, whether that's Patreon or just donations, all that kind of stuff as well. Because if we can get back to where we, can get by, we'll do this all the time. That's just the way we've kind of both determined.
100%.
Yeah. So right now it's like, it's so hard to juggle these late nights and then get up at, I don't know what time you're getting up, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning and all that kind of stuff. But we want to get back to this on a regular basis, and I think these will be fun. A little different. I don't know how many live shows there's out there. I know Feel the Issues guy had one for a long time back in the day. He was really good. But he had the actual phone
that was
number.
Really cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna take my ear off a little bit so I can hear you better.
I just want to tell you guys, first off, man, I scorched these shit out of my tongue.
Did you really? Oh, shit.
Yeah. We were trying to jam some brats down our throat
really quick.
Real fast, and they came straight off the grill.
Yeah.
And the oil inside really got me. This thing still works. I had digital phone at home and hooked it up, and it'll receive calls. Right. Obviously, you can't call out with the rotary.
Yeah. That's analog. Man, I ain't done that forever.
But... yeah, I wish we could make this thing ring. I'm going to work on getting you guys to be able to hear that because it'll bring back so many memories.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So years and years ago, Angolant, what's up, man? Thank you for the membership joining. Yeah, you can join the channel. We're going to go back to, we do a podcast, we'll do a little after show, put that up for members and all that stuff. So we're going to do the whole thing and get it back going. And we're definitely going to do new merch. We got to do some new merch. We've been talking about it. We got some ideas. We got some, sponsors we might want to do, like Badger-Seal is our regular sponsor. We've got to do the Badger-Seal shirt. So, because you get another 2 to 3 inch drops on your curveball. So, anyway, Amanda, there she goes. Here she goes. She's talking shit already. Anyway, so before we roll over here to the other screen and do this, obviously, clearly, we can talk about anything, ask us questions. If you want to discuss the show or whatever, that's totally fine. Let's not do bullshit. Let's not do politics, obviously within reason.
Like steer.
But I mean, if you want to talk about whatever, we'll put a 5-minute timer, and I'll be able to stop that while we're talking to be fair. And we'll try to be fair and keep it around 5 minutes or so for each person that wants to pop in here.
Thank you for the membership gifts.
Yes, thank you. So Diane Harris, there she is. She's got a gift. Roger Abbott, DF Tech Writer, Colton M, and Ray. Well, welcome, Ray, by the way. So very cool. Thank you, Angolant. All right, are we ready to try this? Anything? Am I missing anything? I feel like I'm going to miss something.
It's hard to remember.
I know. We always remember like at the end of the stream or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to come down. Bring it down, James.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. We've done this before. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'll go over our little screen here, and you'll see what we're talking about. So there's our link. You'll see us in the corner. Look, we got a YouTube counter. There's all our little support things. There's the window people will be in. So it's all good. All set up and ready to go. So anytime somebody wants to join, again, we were ready to kick somebody in case they say some bullshit because this is already probably demonetized.
Whether we see them, that's up to them, right? It's optional.
Yes, yeah, but I'm glad you said that. See, I'm forgetting. You're remembering. You don't have to be on camera. We can see the audio bubble if you don't. That's totally fine if you don't want to be on camera. But if you do and you're on your phone, you can hold it. Or if you're on a computer, use your webcam, totally fine. You'll just click join. When you click that link or use the QR code, and then it'll ask you to allow your microphone and all that stuff as usual. And then we'll hear a ding and pop you in, and then we'll bring you in. So we can control when you come on. Obviously, you can't just jump in and start talking shit. So anyway, what's up, Dan Slim? How are you? So, yeah, because we didn't have any particular topic this week. Just want to get like the housekeeping stuff out of the way, get back in the swing of things, and obviously we'll still do our regular podcast, some and all that. But if we can do these live and have it, be fun with you guys doing the topics or helping do the topics at least. Excuse me. This should be fun.
Sometimes we'll have a legitimate topic, and you just chime in.
Exactly. Chime in live. So, what have we got? Spinoffs are coming. Well, Aegon the Conqueror is supposedly Dunk and Egg. That's going to be very short. The first season's already done, coming out. They said late summer, so I'm assuming that's August. We'll definitely stream after those. I started reading those again because I don't remember every little detail in those. It's been so long. I mean, I know we got. I know the base, and I still know, probably remember more than I think, but I'm sure. Anyway, you know how it is. It's like riding a bike, but I'm starting to forget a lot of stuff, and so we don't have to talk about Game of Thrones and Ice and Fire, believe me.
What is the Aegon the Conqueror?
The actual conquest, like the first Aegon and his sister.
I feel like you told me about this before, but
they cannot
fuck
that up. Like that's one of those things they cannot fuck up. They cannot get Aegon wrong or Visenya or anybody. Rhaenyra, they cannot fuck that up because they have to cast that right, number one. And then, now they've went the route of the dragon dreams like we saw with Viserys. So we know Aegon had the dragon dreams. That's why he did the whole thing in the first place. It wasn't just to take over, apparently. So that's what they've retconned. That was never a book thing. But,
okay.
I will say really quick, just before we get off the whole Game of Thrones thing again, George R. R. Martin and Ryan Condor are not getting along anymore, which is, he's the showrunner for House of the Dragon. He didn't like the changes to last season, and I understand to a degree, but at the same time, it's like, dude, you just write your book, man. He's never going to finish these books, man. So that's really been really odd, so we'll see. But anyway, yeah, so anytime somebody wants to jump on, let me do this thing here, and that will get it ready here. Talk timer. Not that. Nope. I'm trying to get to the guest thing. Where's my guest thing? I know. I got my phone on. That's why I keep hearing us. Let me turn that off. No, wrong button. I'm getting us louder. All right, let me get back to my guest thing here. Where'd it go? I don't have to do this every time, right? Hold on 1 second here. There we go. A guest has joined.
Uh-oh.
All right, we got our first guest. Who's going to be first here? Let me open this up. Angolant. Now, this is going to be cool because before I let you in, Angolant, I see you. We have never seen some of these people.
Nope.
We don't have their voices.
Yes.
So... very cool. All right, Angolant, here we go. You are live. Welcome to the show. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. I was not actually expecting to jump on.
Oh,
sorry,
okay.
bud.
Would you like me to kick you off for a minute?
Fine. I was just trying to figure out how to do whatever it is that I did, and apparently I did it.
Yeah, you did it.
It's strange because I'm like, I'm like 60 years old, so really all this happened by happy accident.
Okay, no, that's cool.
Trust
man.
me, I relate.
Yeah. No, if you want to hop back in, that's totally fine. If because we see your camera. Looks like you're outside at night. Yep.
Yeah. No, I'm far too ugly to actually be on camera.
Dude,
wait,
you're fine. I'm struggling right now, brother.
Yeah, well, we're always struggling.
So I'm actually at work right now, which is what I do at night. I'm always at work.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, so what you got then? Well, we jumped on stream by accident, I guess. What you got? You got anything? It's cool to hear your voice, man.
It is.
And thank you for the gift of subs, by the way.
I've actually there's been a whole bunch of videos lately, I guess, about like George R. R. Martin finishing
Yes.
the winner or something like that.
Yes.
I'm completely off. I don't think that he's ever actually going to finish it.
No.
And even if he does, I recognize now exactly why he can't finish it. Right? Because he wants it to be this epic thing.
Right.
But it can't end unless there's actually a hero that does something good.
Right.
So you actually have to have, like, even if it's a hero that dies right away, somebody has to be an actually good person to do the right things.
Yeah,
so that the story can move forward, and he can't figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I think you got a lot of stuff. Yeah, I definitely think you got a lot of stuff written itself into a corner. We've talked about that before, the whole thing over in Bravos and all that stuff as well. But I just don't think. I think he bit off way more than he could chew. He got into the TV world again so heavy, including all this wild card stuff. But I've been saying this for actually a couple years now. I can't. Even with Game of Thrones, you can't put it all on Dan and Dave because he gave them the ending parts. He gave them that stuff. And again, they screwed that up to their best ability too. But he wants to be Tolkien, and he's never going to be Tolkien without finishing a book series. Can't be.
Well, the thing is that he gave the general idea of how the story is going to end to the people, like to D&D who did the television show, right?
Yes.
Sure. Right, it wasn't exactly the way it is that he's going to do it, but those are the beats. That's how the story's going to end.
Exactly.
Right.
And I don't understand, man. I don't understand how these people argue that. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I don't understand how people it's going to be so different in the books. Yes, there's other characters. We get all that, but the main beats are there. That's what he said that in interviews several times.
Dude,
that. Regardless of how it unfolds, regardless of what stuff is going to be put into the story, that story sucks.
Yeah,
and everyone knows that
it does.
And now,
I agree.
And because that Joel now knows that it sucks.
Yeah, I think so.
So unfortunately, he can't end it.
I think he got stuck with the gray character model too much instead of having some people that are good, wholly good or wholly bad, whatever. He opposite of Tolkien. Right, and then he's so stuck on that he, like you said, about the real heroes. You can have flaws and stuff, but yeah, he's not going to finish them. He may have a plan that we don't know about, maybe where somebody finishes them something at some point, but he's just got way too much going on.
Angolant. Over the years, you've heard that I'm writing a book, right?
Yes,
my memoirs. Well, I can relate to George R.R. Martin because
he's been promising this for 2 years.
You've read some of it. Some other people read some of it, and y'all said it's really good, right? Well, if I don't finish it, it's always going to be fucking really good.
That's true.
If I finish it, put it out, and it's a dud, then I have to live with that.
Yeah, but you never have this legacy. Like he's trying to.
I know.
No,
I agree totally.
Look, if you want to get close to Tolkien's realm, which obviously he's an outstanding writer. No, I'm not ever going to shit on his writing. It's outstanding. But yeah, you gotta. It doesn't matter what else you do in life, as far as that kind of thing. If you don't finish the main series, you're not anywhere close to that league.
There's only a few people on Earth that can relate to what he's gone through, having an explode.
Oh,
like
sure,
that,
absolutely.
All that crap, right?
Right. Yeah. I'm sorry, Amanda. The link is on the screen. I'm sorry, you're breaking up a little bit, Angolant. Say that again.
I said, if you're going to come out and compare yourself to Tolkien,
yes, correct.
Or Ron, or somebody else that wasn't very good.
Yep, I agree. It's just never going to happen. And then my other big, there's Eric. What's up? Happy Easter, man. My other big thing was, this whole ending thing. Like the ending that we got, that's what we got. I'm saying, even if he just, because he can't go, like he said a million times, and people will still argue this, he cannot go change everything because he's got all the foreshadowing set up for what he was going to do with this that we saw, the major beats anyway. And the other stuff as well with the other characters, but he can't change that now. It's too late. He's 5 books in.
Like Gregor said, let's be honest, he's not a spring chicken. You know,
no,
so
I mean, you know, and I don't
he's
understand.
not the same guy that wrote those first books.
Yeah, and that kind of bothers me too. You hear people like, well, and again, I understand he's not my personal author. He can do what he wants. I agree with all that. He can do it. If you don't want to do it, totally fine. But it's not. I don't think it's out of place to ask. You know, as a fan that you're waiting for 13 years on the next book, right? And then you got another one. I don't think it's out of line necessarily to ask, well, don't you think he's getting a little old to be not, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know why that's so taboo.
Yeah, agreed.
Angolant, you got a minute. You got the countdown. What you got left? Did we lose him? We might have lost him.
I think so.
I think we lost him. All right. Well, thank you, Angolant, if you can
very
hear us.
much.
Yeah, that was very cool. First guest, Angolant.
Yeah.
I'll reset that, and then we got
Bumper
somebody
cherry.
else up in here. So let me reset this one. I think I got to do that. Reset the timer there. There we go. And we save that out the way. Get that out the way. Okay. Angolant, if you can hear us, thank you, man. Appreciate that. I think we lost him there. We got somebody else. Let's see who we got here. All righty. Let's see here. Maybe he trying to rejoin. Nope. Nobody's here. Nobody's here. Okay.
I heard something.
I did hear a ding. Somebody dropped out maybe.
Hey, that's okay, bud. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good, man. All right. So make sure, hopefully, with him, he dropped off there, so I don't think the new link would be a problem. Okay, so we got room. Nobody's in the queue. I think up to 11 people can pop in there. Was that him again? Yeah, nobody's in there now. All right. So thank you, man. First guest, Angolant. Thank you, Angolant.
That was awesome.
Really cool. So everybody could hear him okay, by the way. It's kind of all a test run for us, too. So everybody could hear him okay. I know he broke up a little bit there.
Yeah,
at
I
the
was
end.
wondering that too. Could you guys hear him fine?
Yeah.
And it's got a cool looking office.
Yeah, outside.
No, when he was walking out.
Oh, yeah, I just saw the floor a little
Looked
bit.
like
I
he's
didn't
got a
see it all.
kitchen and everything.
Yep. All right, awesome. So first guest in the books. Hopefully everybody could hear him okay. That was. Let me know if you couldn't. I can kind of change that a little bit, raise it up a little bit if we need to. But thanks again, Angolant. All right. Nah, dude.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yes,
we
we
want to
do,
hear
Gregor.
the Boston accent, man.
Ha!
Don't be afraid of Look, we came onto YouTube with accents, and we still got them. And we got so much shit for it back in the day. Then all of a sudden, people loved it. It was weird how that works, but don't worry about that. Yeah, and don't feel like obligated. Obviously, we can sit here and talk about whatever as usual, but don't feel like you got to be on camera. If you want to be on camera, be on camera. But if you jump in here, I'm going to add you. So when you click that link and click join, you'll be in the queue. So.
Oh, Amanda Stewart says she's there.
I'm here. You can't see me. Okay, hold on, Amanda. Let me see. I didn't see that. Okay,
Thank you, Zara.
No, Amanda, you dropped off. So close that window, Amanda, and join again. Oh, I meant to pin this. Let me pin this up here. I apologize. I'm so stupid, man. Let me pin that. So this is the link right here. I'll pin in the chat. That'll make it a little easier.
Hold on,
That'll pin up top now. Actually, let me edit that. Can I edit? Let me remove it for a second. Just let me. Nope. Okay. To join, let me just put that first. Make sure that's clear. I heard a ding then. Hold on, Amanda. We got you.
Yep.
URL.com. We got to work out a few kinks, and then Smoke Show join. Right? Am I spelling that right, James?
Hey, dude.
Can't. Okay.
You spelled Smoke Show join right.
Okay.
If that's right, yes.
That's right. Okay. Let me pin that up top. Replace pin message. There we go. Now we got it pinned. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Let me close out. We heard the link. They're not here.
Debbie from Dallas, you're live.
Yeah. We don't see you, Amanda.
I hear you.
I hear it again. Okay.
I hear you
there we go.
knocking.
Okay. Miss Amanda Stewart. Here we
hello
go.
there.
Here we
Hello.
go. There she is.
Now I hear you.
Hello, Amanda.
Hello.
How are you? Let's start the clock on her.
I'm a captain, so I'm doing good.
Uh-oh.
I
She
saw
got her
that.
Captain Morgan.
Cheers.
Well,
There.
good deal.
How have you been? Been a while.
Good. Been doing good.
Good.
I see you. I see. Are you still playing games? I see you online occasionally. I hadn't played a lot myself though.
Yeah, I've been trying to play every day with the rewards every day. Yep.
Gotcha. Very cool. All right, Miss Mander, our second guest ever.
Yeah, what's on your mind?
What's on
tonight?
your mind? Control the show.
Alky?
I don't know. I really don't know, but I did.
It's good to see you on here, though. That's cool.
Oh, look at this. Look at this tattoo.
Whoa. I'm digging it.
Nice. Winter is coming. Winter. Well, I can't see the top. What is that? We got a smaller there. Let's see if I can zoom that. Oh no, the phone will actually get bigger because you're on. Yeah, okay, that's okay. Oh, the North remembers. I got it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, people asked me that before and us before, like, y'all gonna get some like got tattoo. I don't know, man. I mean, I would get like something that Urtats drew, like the mountain did, maybe.
Yes,
that'd be cool.
Yes.
Yeah, and I'm a huge Friday the 13th fan.
Oh yes. Oh,
dude,
nice. I should have
Chris
brought. I got
is
the
a huge
Jason mask.
Friday the 13th fan
I am
too.
You see my
That's
Jason mask?
freaking killer.
Yeah.
Well, you see the box, right? You see Pinhead's box. You see the lament configuration. I got Jason's real mask up there and Freddy.
Awesome.
Yeah, I mean, we had a bunch of last podcast. We had Freddy's glove laying out here.
Yeah, man.
We didn't have Jason's mask because I need a proper stand for it, but it's the actual mask. I actually wore to Halloween a couple of times.
Well, I was always interested in getting tattoos, and then when Scott passed, I got his name and the date.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Wild. Then I went wild.
Right.
That's the way it happens.
That's the way it happens. It starts with one, and then I'm never gonna get another one. Bullshit.
Sorry for your loss. I don't know how long ago that was, Amanda. I'm sorry.
It was in 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been a while,
I'm really
and
sorry
that
about
was a sad time because he went through a lot of shit, and you were right there with him, though.
Yep, I was.
Yeah.
And then, not to get emotional, but I lost my dad in January.
Oh, I'm
really
sorry to hear
sorry
that.
about
Yeah,
that.
that's tough. That's tough.
Start of the year, but yeah.
Yeah, I think about that all the time, actually. I mean, James lost his mom years and years ago. I remember that, and I know it's getting close to that time for all this stuff, and I'm just not ready for all this shit, man. That's part of, I don't know if you call it a crisis, but, this age we're getting up to, it's just, and my dog and my parents and, the whole thing.
Yeah.
It's just overwhelming. It can't be just thinking about
Our
it.
friend Andy lost his mom in the last couple weeks, and it brought back the thoughts of losing my mom. And I don't know, honestly, if I would prefer how my mom passed so suddenly out of the blue at 52.
Yeah.
I missed out on a lot of years with her, but I never had to see her health really decline.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah.
And so I
was
know.
actually, not to get all down in the dumps about everything, but Amanda, you reminded me, and what you just said reminded me too, was last night we were watching something, and we were watching old Gold Rush because I've been back in the creek, right?
Yeah.
So we're watching the old Gold Rush shows, and if y'all ever seen that, Parker Snobble, one of the characters on there, his grandpa ran this mine, and he was 91 and still running around that mine and driving equipment. It's crazy. He eventually died a couple seasons in, I think like season 3 or 4, I'm not sure, but it made me think back to my grandpa when he died, and it was just, he had a brain tumor, so it was just a whole mess. And there's a couple of things I'll regret about it, and the end of the time, and so everybody's going through that. A lot of people's going through that at that age.
Well, his health started going down in 2020.
Yeah.
Got passed, and then that.
Right.
So
it's a testament though, because you're stronger than you think, and because it can get piled on to you, boy. I'm telling you.
That's right.
It's crazy.
And you realize that when you saw the older people when you were young, how well they dealt with death of family and friends and things.
Yeah.
And it was just a process of life, one of the things you go through, and you see why, because the older you get, the more you're going to see. And
exactly. And it's just, I guess everybody gets to, because you go through this weird thing and about like mortality when you get to our age, and you start, and I guess at some point you just kind of learn to accept it at some point. I haven't got there yet, fully. I understand it, but anyway. Miss Mander, thank you. Your time is out, but that's okay. You wouldn't know. We don't have to stick by the exact rules. Anything else before we let you go? Good to see you.
So, I'm glad that you all finally get to see
me. Yeah, hear your voice and everything. It's super cool.
Oh, and speaking of Friday the 13th, I think Jason's going to be the 10th anniversary for DBD. I'm not sure, but I know that Jason Universe has the whole license now. It's coming. It's coming. Now, this year's Spring Trap I don't know nothing about it, but it's Friday Nights at Freddy's. That's coming in June, I guess it is, or June, July. So I'm guessing by the time and that Jason will probably be the 10th anniversary. It should be within a year.
That'd be awesome. I hate the new killer.
I do too. I don't know nothing about Tokyo Drift. I say Tokyo Drift, Tokyo Ghoul. We do call it Tokyo Drift.
You don't have to tell us too much, but where are you from, Amanda?
Marion, Virginia.
I was going to say, you're not far from here. You're like, I hate the new killer.
Yeah.
You sound just like our...
I never... And see, Amanda, when you used to send the letters, I could never hear the accent.
Yeah, I know.
Because I got all the letters.
I know. I was just reading some the other day. I was organizing my bookshelf.
Let me do my favorite word. Both of you all are purdy.
Purdy.
That's right. I use purdy all the time.
I don't feel purdy. I'll tell you, he has to force me in here with a cattle prod. I'm changing shirts and...
I was sitting there for like 35 minutes, honestly, and James in there just, I don't know, primping, whatever.
Smacking myself and stuff.
Wake up.
Saying you were running down the street. You didn't even see that comment. I said, Chris is crying running down the street. He said he's nervous.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. We've been doing this for a long time, but we still, for whatever reason, like before, we still get, I don't know, anxious a little bit. Once we get on, we're good. But it's just like that time before. It's weird.
Oh, I'm nervous right now. My heart is just racing.
Oh, don't be. Cool. There's no reason to be nervous. This is all in fun,
dude. And
you know,
look,
we all
we're
know
gonna be here every week. So the more you do it, the more you're gonna get used to it too.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't have to work tomorrow because of Easter. So
tomorrow, let's do her.
That she's straight Southern.
In Mayberry somewhere.
Hey, when I get on chats on PlayStation, people are from
right.
Country accent. Yep.
I love it.
Very cool. Well, Miss Amanda, we're going to let you pop off here, and that way we got room for other people just to make sure. But thanks for chatting in. That was very, very cool. Very really cool to see you.
Love you both.
Love you. Have another drink.
You have a good one.
I will.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. All right. Thank you. All right. There goes Miss Mander. Very cool. So this is working out. Everybody's on mobile right now. I'm curious to see like the full screen when somebody gets on an actual webcam. Kyle Warner, K-Dubs is in the house, I saw.
Yeah, man. Sorry about that. You seeing your dad deteriorating, you said, man.
Yeah, no, I know. It's bad. My grandpa, man, it was like a brain tumor, and then the first thing was a speech, and that's the worst because dude, I just remember things he was yelling, trying to yell, and it just haunts me sometimes. But
now, did he lose his mind pretty good before he passed? Like my great grandmother,
he just couldn't move, and he couldn't speak. He was still with it.
Wow.
That's what I'm saying. Speak. Just couldn't. He lost the motor functions and speech first. That was it, and that's what sucked. But yeah, not to get all emotional and sad for everybody. We're trying to keep this light, but no, that's fine. We're down to hear personal stories.
Yes,
for sure. I guess did K-Dubs pop out already?
Yeah, he said he couldn't stay long. But
gotcha.
Good night, bud. Happy Easter.
All righty. Let's see. And by the way, Aaron, yes, it's just one of those things where it's like everything, like Riddick's down right now, and I know he's, I don't know. I feel like it's going to cause other health issues, because he's just laying there most of the time, no exercise, and I don't know. But he's still good right now. He just can't walk, and it sucks.
Yeah, man. Me and Doc and Mazuma were talking about it last night.
I feel like he's lost his dignity, and he still scoots around and all that stuff. He still plays with the ball. He can't chase it, but I can toss it, and he wants to catch it. But I don't know, man. So it's hard. But anyway, so y'all could hear Mander okay, right? Everybody could hear Mander okay? I didn't see any issues with the sound. I think we're good there. All right, who's next? Come on in. Don't be afraid. We didn't hear another ding, did we?
I'm going yet. I forgot to tell you that Mazuma wants to know if you moved the bunk beds to the new place.
That's right. I forgot to ask him that the other night on the phone. Oh, Lord have mercy. D Brown. D Brown. Look, she's the only name down there.
Are you in the hot tub, D?
She must be in the hot. Is she drinking in the hot tub? Thank you, D, so much for that huge donation.
Thank you so much. I could not see how huge it was. My eyesight sucks.
No, yeah, it's.
Thank you, D.
There it is right there. Let me move that down a little bit. Get that out, though we can still mute that if we need to. All right. Thank you so much, D. And see, now, if the little scroller, the ticker there, if just anybody's curious, that changes if you do the Streamlabs donation. That's how it pops. Now, you can, all the other ones are certainly welcome.
Did they hear what we heard when that came through?
Yeah.
That's really
anything
cool.
we hear, they hear. Yep.
Okay.
So we got a little YouTube count. So we got 33. We used to have a little more than that, but that's okay.
No hot tub tonight.
But yeah, so appreciate that, D. If we could do that every week, we might be all right. Now, not with D. Not saying D can't fund the whole operation. I don't mean that, D. I'm sorry, I didn't. Thank you, Zara. It's very cool. This is what we were looking forward to kind of.
I need an enlargement.
Yeah. I needed a reduction. No, I'm kidding. In my belly. That's what I meant to say. I just got a medium. I'm just medium.
I'd go to Turkey and get a hair replacement before I would do anything else.
I wish you would just grow your hair out.
I would get my hair. I'd get my hair fixed, and then I would get my teeth fixed. And then
the first thing for me is like
that.
I told my lady, I was like,
because
you always got some chicks. I'm telling you, you met more chicks on here.
I Rufio, man.
Don't say that on YouTube.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Damn it.
Anyway, I forgot what I was gonna say in that when you said that shit. Don't. The roofie. Anyway. Very cool. So this is what we want to do, kind of go through this and get the kinks worked out. Everything's working great. So very cool. We got 2 people so far. Who's next? Who wants to jump in here with us?
Freaking Martingus is in the house.
Marty. There she is.
What is happening?
What's going on?
Dan Slam?
Would pay Chris enough to turn off that. Oh, I know what I was going to say, Lord Kiff. Thank you for reminding me. Damn it, that fat filter. I know. I keep.
You know it, Kiff.
Yeah, see. This is,
Hell
this is
yes.
this is
I'm tired of this Laurel and Hardy filter bullshit.
It's Hello? This is conspiracy bullshit. Okay, we got a guest here. All right, let's see who we got here. All right, who we got?
Who do we have?
Diane Harris. Are you ready, Miss Diane? Here we go. You are live. There she is. Hello.
This is so cool.
Hey there. Can you hear us?
Yeah, give me just a second.
Okay.
Okay. How's that?
Good. I can see you. I can hear you. Very good.
Well, hello.
How are you? Good to see you and hear you.
Yes. Lord knows I've talked to you enough on chat.
That's right.
Bugged you enough.
No, you don't. That's what we're here for. There's no bugging.
No. That's
and how
awesome.
Are you, James?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Hope you're doing all right.
Oh, I've been so busy today. I've been decluttering.
We got another
Decluttering.
country one here.
Yeah, we do. We got another country one.
Where are you from?
I need to declutter
Miss Diane?
too.
I've been throwing out clothes that no longer fit me. So,
Good.
Is that
That's
a good
a good
thing
problem.
or a bad thing?
well, for me, it's a bad thing.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
The other way. The other way.
You got to hang on to them.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on, Miss Diane. Hold on. There we go. I got you back. My bad. I hit a button. You're good.
That's cool. No, I have no hopes of getting back into them.
Yes, you do.
I'm not going to hold on to anything that I know I have no hope of ever using again. So I'm just going to get rid of it, give it away.
I know how that feels.
I have 3 piles. There's put it away, give it away, or throw it away.
I got a whole. James will tell you all those fucking bags.
Yeah.
In the next room, they're all Goodwill for my daughter. She's got so many clothes. I had them piled in the car and she went and ripped them out. But now she's gone to Alabama for a few weeks or a couple of days or whatever it is. I'm gonna take them.
Yeah, I'm never gonna get back on my Bugle
I'm
Boys.
taking them. They're out of here. They're not that I use my pool table, but they're my pool table has become the world's most expensive laundry fucking table.
Yes,
that's all it is. Because
Yeah.
James don't come shoot pool with me anymore. He just left me here all alone. So I got that pool table and I shoot by myself.
Well, you have work to keep you busy.
I was wandering the desert trying to find myself.
I know. Yeah, he was gone for a while. Yeah, no, I do have work to keep me busy. Luckily, this month I'm off quite a bit. I only got to work. I told James I only work Fridays right now, just for this month, and then I'll be right back at it because we've had a little break again after the whole open enrollment period thing. So after March, I want to go camping. I got my camper out there in the woods. I've been going out gold panning again, all that stuff. Just trying to get out and live a little. So not working too much right now, but I'll be right back at it starting May, June.
Oh yeah. That's going nowheres.
Yep. You got to keep going. Riddick is good. I mean, other than the obvious, right? You know, he can't walk. Now, as I don't know if everybody knows this on here because it was on Twitch. I talked about this, and Diane's always on Twitch too. But just to catch everybody up while we're talking about this is, Riddick had 2 slip discs in late mid-December. Mm-hmm. Had a surgery. He still got feeling, not paralyzed. His right leg will move, but his left leg still drags. So it's the bad one with the bad arthritis. So he's still down, but his spirits seem fine. He's not, sad or anything. He's still he's catching balls. He wants to chase cats. He tries to.
He seems depressed when I come over here.
He does sometimes.
It's because
he
used to be involved. Like when me and Chris would hang out, he was one of the boys, and I think that's when he gets bothered.
I think he's bothered because he can't be up here with us because he's usually laying right here under this table, and he's not up here upstairs, and he's not laying beside me in the floor or in the bed anymore. So that stuff, yes, for sure. But like downstairs on the couch, he's on the couch laying with us. He's catching balls. He goes outside. He picks his ball up when he go. Even I'm carrying him out, but he still picks his ball up.
Good.
So I'm hoping
strong as an ox.
His right leg is his front end is for damn sure strong.
Do you think it could also be like a pinched nerve?
Well, it was his pinched spine. Yeah, it was his whole spine, and that's the problem. We've had all these years with these bad hips, right? And he's been shifting his weight forward all these years since he was a puppy, and it's curved his spine, and that's what started causing the compression. So just randomly one night, 2 slip discs, boom, overnight. Literally, I was sleeping and woke up to it. That was it. And emergency surgery the next day. It was insane. He can't catch a break. Mazuma and Doc, James, we've told the story about the 7-foot bloodstream out of his nose back years ago. I mean, he can't catch a fucking break. It's true.
It was so...
We were in the mountains in a Airbnb, and he just busted a vessel, and that was it. But got through that, got all that taken care of, another surgery. But he recovered from that one, but he can't recover from this one. I don't think. Hopefully, he still will. But
I
we'll see.
don't want to cross any lines here, but I feel like I'd like to give you some kudos on how you dealt with this most recent Riddick situation.
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how. I hate the situation. He was in a situation where he had to make a decision on this emergency surgery.
Yeah.
Like within minutes, they told him, you got to make this choice now for us to operate. There's no guarantee. And it's going to be, there's going to be weeks before we even know that it worked or not worked.
Right.
So you're going to be in limbo, but you have to pay up front.
You had to pay half,
$12,000,
at least half up front. Yeah,
and
it's insane.
And he was hit with that all at once. Like go from taking your dog who just all of a sudden can't walk to the emergency vet and be told you've got to make this decision. No guarantees.
Yeah, it's literally while you're in the emergency vet, it's like, okay, here's what we can do. Now here's what it's going to be, but you have to pay half before you leave. That's literally it. You're like,
And most people don't have that.
No, he didn't either.
No.
He had to apply for credit.
I was extremely lucky that I've been keeping my credit high and all that stuff. So I applied for care credit on the spot and got half of it right there.
I'm not trying to tell you business, but
I
thought that was very noble, man. And I know
I got to give him a chance. That's all.
That's your boy, and
that's right.
That was so.
For babies, they're babies.
That's right.
Yes.
Yeah, it wasn't no decision for me. It's just if he had a chance, that's it. So,
well, you're lucky you were able to get that
right
care credit for him because most people can't do that.
You're right.
That's right.
I've looked for pet insurance for mine.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'll tell you what.
it's just
Yeah, I will never get another dog and not have it this time for sure. Never, especially
Yes.
a big German Shepherd dog. Because if he was like a little Dachshund that have a bunch of back problems, he would recover in 2 weeks because they have like 3-inch legs. Riddick's got 24-inch legs.
Yeah.
And he weighs 110 pounds. So anyway, it's just been crazy. So I'm still hoping.
Chris walks him with the little harness.
Yeah, the handle.
Every
He's got a
time.
wheelchair. He hates it.
He hates his wheelchair.
He hates it. I don't know.
And
I'm
that
trying to adjust it and everything.
Shows you how human he is. To me,
Yeah, he
that's
hates
the
it.
way it is.
I try to do a little bit every day, and he still hadn't really. I don't know. He goes out and he'll pee with it and everything, and then he's ready. He's done. He's whining. So I think it's putting some pressure on. And then because what I'm afraid of is now all the up front stuff starts getting fucked up.
Yeah.
From all the pressure.
But he's stout. We've talked about that. Him
He is. If anybody can do it, he can.
That's right.
But anyway, well, Miss Diane, thanks for joining us.
Well, I hope that you do this again.
We're going to.
Yes, ma'am.
These are going. I think these
We
are going to
are.
be fun. I
It's
think
cool
these are going to be
see
fun. Good to put some
Awesome.
faces and voices with all these names.
you. Yes, it is. And hear
It
these
is.
voices. Where did you say you're from again? Because you got the country. Where?
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
There you
Yes.
go. There you go.
Yes.
Country folk. Country folk
And,
can't
I
survive.
just want to say, Angolant, thank you for the gift, for the sub.
Yes.
Oh yes, very
That's
cool.
Super cool.
Yeah, he's been very good, very cool about that. Every time we have a stream, but I think he went back to work. But
Yeah, I
that's
think you did.
very cool.
But I want it on there because either he's listening to it now or he's gonna probably.
No, I'm
watch it
sure.
later.
Yep,
Yes.
very
ma'am.
cool. All right, Miss Diane, thank you so much.
You too.
All righty, you have a good one.
Stop back in.
You too.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All righty, there is. Remember, I got to uncheck that. All right, Miss Diane, thanks for stopping in. Very cool.
Natalie Sanchez is in here now.
There's Nata. There is let's see.
Jessica.
Jessica's back in the house. Yeah, she joined us on Twitch. There's Angolant.
He's
Angolant.
listening.
Yep. She just wanted to
There
say
you go,
thank you for
Diane.
that gifted membership. Thank you, sir. All right. Mander Stewart says she'll come play some pool. She'll lose. You will lose. I will break you. All right, Nata, happy Easter to you. How are you? Nat, I was in the Andes of North Carolina today. Not those Andes, the smaller Andes, by the way. I was in the mountains, the Uwharrie Mountains. So, the oldest mountain chain in the world, supposedly.
Yeah, I still got some Bugle Boys and body glove shit I'm trying to get into. I think I've held it too long.
What's Zip? What's the alligator?
Oh,
Shit.
Izod.
Izod. I was
Yeah.
going to say Zipoid or some shit. I was about to say Zipoid. Same
The
shit.
weirdest
Why
name.
not? All right, very cool. Haynes Nation, what's up, man? If you can't tell, we are doing a live show. Is this thing up to date here? I think we had 60 earlier. Is that up to date? Let me see if that's up to date. Let me see. Let me see if I can refresh that.
The Martingus.
I guess it is. I'm just curious. Just want to make sure all our little tech stuff's working here. Let's see, because I got it right here. Okay, no, I guess it's about right. Okay. Very cool. All right, let's see. Duckhead. There you go, Dan Slam. Duckhead was another one. I never wore that shit, but I
Billabong.
probably had Billabong. Yes, that was huge, especially at the beach. I remember Body Glove, Billabong. There's another one, not Billabong. What is it? It's like the surfer skater stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm having a brain fart. But dude, I still have. She was talking about clothes. Diane was and all that. I still have some. My favorite sweatshirt is 15 years old.
Mine
That
too.
black Nike
At
one.
least.
Y'all see me wear it all the time. The black smooth one, the gray stripe black. I still have that.
I bet it's older than 15.
It probably.
You're
I
just-
have pictures, dude, from camping in that thing from when I was still skinny and years ago. So Pacific Sun. There you go, Natai. Hurley. That's it, Randy. That's the one.
Very
Hurley. Thank
cool.
you.
I love this.
There's Jake from State Farm. He is back.
Bush.
That's right.
Oh,
shit.
Panama Jack. That's right.
Oh, there you go, Panama Jack.
OP.
Dude, this brings back the memories from going to the beach and the old, really like the good surf shop, the skate shops, not the cheap old, not the damn the string stores where it's like everything's a Wings or whatever. The actual mom and pop skate and surf shops, those are cool, man.
Umbros.
Oh yeah, Umbro. That's right.
Still got some jams I'm trying to get in.
Well, I mean, James still wears Swatch watches.
Yes, I do.
That's right.
And some assless chaps.
Love me some Life
size
Forms.
32 waist.
Life Forms. What's the one that got popular probably in the late 90s, early 2000s? Affliction. I never had any of that shit. I thought it was cool, but it was like too trendy. That's kind of the old jock stuff, you know. They would, if we had had it in high school, that's what they would have worn, Affliction. It was for the pretty boys, you know.
I was telling Landon, he the other day, he said, we were watching a movie, he said, did he put his shoes on with no socks? Yeah. I said, yeah. I said, dude, back in the day, we wore Sebagos with no socks.
That's right.
Jeans.
Oh, yeah. There you go. DF Tech Writer. The Jordache jeans, that was the huge thing for chicks back in the 90s.
Man, yeah.
The early 90s for sure. I guess up until the late 90s. I don't know. Bro, OP. There you go. OP. That's another one too, Marty. All right. So who's next? Who's joining the show? Who ain't scared? Who ain't scared to get on here and talk? We got a new 5-minute timer. We're ready. China. Topsiders. Yeah. Damn. Everybody's got the names tonight. Chaps. You got to do it. Yeah, James is working on his calendar. He's decided to go solo and do a calendar. He's been working on that. I've seen some of the pictures. Pretty hot.
Oh, shit. Dude, I saw some Crocs.
I'm sorry.
Somebody.
I just got a picture of Honey Mustard.
Fuck you. Leg warmers, yes, Diane.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Okay.
Hold on
gear.
1 second.
Yeah.
Somebody said, where was it? There was one that said, hey, dudes in it. Oh, there it is. Martinga says topsiders before hey, dudes.
Hey, dudes.
I saw
Hey Dudes
on TikTok the other day, they were trying to sell these Crocs that were like, they partnered with the Beatles, so they looked like a yellow submarine.
Oh, yeah.
And I got on there and said, they should call them Hey Judes. And
there you
I only
go.
got one freaking like. I was like, man, this is gonna kill them.
Yeah, it's the way you got to phrase it these days.
Yeah.
All right, let's see who we got. We got a new guest here. Pick up the phone.
What's
We
happening?
have Matthew. Matthew, are you ready to go?
Matthew J. ...
Yeah, Jake. This is Jake from State Farm.
No, hell no, it's not.
This is Jake from State
What's he
Farm.
wearing?
And Jake from State Farm, you are live. Welcome, sir.
Boys, how are you?
What's
What is
going on,
up,
man?
homie?
Good to see you guys.
It's
Awesome,
good to see
man.
you. Finally put a freaking face to your name.
Dude,
Yeah, you can hear me, see me okay?
yeah, we can. Can everybody hear Jake okay? We can hear you okay.
I was
Should
thinking
be
you weren't
good.
going to be able to make it tonight.
Yeah, he
got
said
all
earlier.
around like an animal all day, so excuse me from all disheveled and stuff. But
No,
No,
man.
oh, dude, we're disheveled all
Welcome.
the time. Don't worry about that. Shit, look at us, dude. I'm wearing a Burger fucking King hat.
Hey, yeah, I know, right?
Hey, look,
What you guys doing, man?
my hat's muddy, you know. And then
I mean, I got nothing to say to you guys except the bottom of my heart, thank you for all the years of entertainment. You guys have been there.
oh
Dude,
man, he's gonna make me
thank
emotional,
you,
man.
man.
Thank you, dude. No,
Yeah,
for real.
You've provided a lot of that entertainment too, man.
Absolutely.
All
This
jokes
is not a one-way thing. This is a two-way thing. We've always said that for sure.
Yeah, all jokes aside, I appreciate you guys, man. You guys have been there for me when things have not been good. And,
Oh God, yeah,
Yeah.
dude, you are
you're
gonna
always
get me
counting
emotional.
Be there every Sunday and entertain us. So.
And you've heard me, Jake, over the years. You've heard me
Goes
talk about
both
y'all
ways.
being there for me,
Yeah.
so I can relate, brother.
Yes,
I
sir.
know. I gotta ask, you were the one that made the typo, the sex boys or whatever, right? Dude, did you laugh your ass off that night? We had such a ball with that.
Dude, I still got the
I
shirt.
can only imagine you had to be laughing your ass off.
I don't remember what I was trying to type, but
sex bots.
Sex bots.
We were talking about robots or something. You tried to type sex bots.
Yep. I remember.
Boys. We ended up with t-shirts and everything. See, that's people that's been here since back in the day.
Yeah, that's some old school shit right there. Yeah. Very cool.
Easter?
Yeah, I did. I got to go to my daughter's for a little bit.
Yeah, my daughter's she's out of state right now, so I didn't get to see her. And I went out to the woods and did a little prospect and didn't find hardly shit, but I found a good area. But we couldn't stay alone because I want to get back and set all this. So we got a mess back here. Y'all can't see it, but we got to get it more permanent. But we wanted to do this test run, and this is fun.
It is. Dude, seeing the faces and stuff. Look, he's got a cat.
Yeah.
What's your cat's name?
This is Willow.
Willow.
Didn't pick up that much, but
hey, Willow.
She likes to snuggle. So.
That's awesome, man.
And Jake, you're into 3D printing.
I am.
You're the big.
I will share something with you.
Yes.
Yeah, do that.
I told you I'd made you something, which I did.
Yes.
But if I ship it, it's just gonna break.
Got you.
I will present it to you on stream.
Okay. Very cool. Yeah, I see, because I see Jake on Twitter, and he is huge into. I knew he for a while was into 3D printing, which I still would love to do. Actually,
you got to be freaking kidding me!
Shit, dude, are you kidding me?
I still got to finish it. I got to weather it. And
oh my god! Do you guys see this? I wish I could make that bigger right now. Oh, holy hell, dude! I'll come pick it up. Jesus.
Dude.
Look at this. Can y'all see this?
Super glue. Maybe I can ship it with some super glue, but it's gonna break.
Yes. Oh my god, dude. That is badass. Jake, dude, this would go right back here.
Yeah.
This would go right back here.
I'll find a way to get it to you. If you have another meetup, man, I'll come down.
We need to.
That's what I was gonna say when I see all these faces before I saw your cat. When I see all these faces, it makes me go, we need to do another get-together,
a protocon, as we somehow called it back in the day.
Yeah, I know I missed the last one, but yeah, if you guys schedule something, I'll come down.
Dude, that is badass, man. That's cool as shit. I didn't even think about
how long does
Damon's
that take?
Helmet. That's like Damon. Is that specifically Damon's helmet?
This one took a while. I mean, because I had to print this in parts.
I can imagine.
But I also, you can make like smaller things. I got. This guy.
Oh damn!
Wow,
very cool, dude. I would seriously, I would get a damn little dummy or a mannequin thing back there, and put that motherfucker right there in the center. That's badass.
If you want
ooh,
this guy,
Skeletor? Is that Skeletor?
No.
Or Bone, the Lord of Bones.
Yes,
Lord of Bones.
Lord of Bones.
Dude, that's freaking awesome.
Damn, dude.
I got a lot of stuff that I never finish it. So
that's
we have that in common.
Okay, now you really all right, Jake. How much does a decent printer cost where I could do shit like that and paint it?
Well, with the tariffs now, because they're all made in China, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Sure,
but a decent printer, decent, like $500 maybe.
Okay, that's doable.
But
to be able to turn out stuff
like working on like machines and tinkering, you can get something for like $100-200.
Right.
Customize it. So.
Yeah, because I used to love models and painting and like weathering models was my big thing, and so I would love this shit, dude. I'd go.
I've always been surprised that you haven't gotten into this yet,
exactly.
You are
that's
the kind of person
and it's just seeing that because you think about you see a couple things people do. It's like, oh, that's cool. But when you see, damn, that, and it's right in your wheelhouse.
Yeah, there's a big, like, the 3D, the miniatures. A lot of people print and they paint the miniatures.
Right.
Yeah, my buddy Jim did that.
Yeah, I never got into those games, but that's a big part of the 3D printing community.
And,
for sure.
Oh, and he did some little busts like the one you showed too. Those are really
Jim,
awesome.
very cool. Man, that's awesome. That's badass, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, man, I look forward to you guys streaming more. To be honest with you, I haven't really been. I didn't even finish the second season of
Dragon.
Yeah, Dragon, but
Well, yeah, I mean,
I couldn't get into it, but
yeah, I'm hearing more of that actually, and now with like we was talking about earlier, George R. R. Martin, like not like. I mean, I understand what he's saying. Believe me, because when they cut out,
stuff I didn't like it. It's just it didn't make me want to watch it. Like I don't know. I had other stuff to do. Usually, if you know, like Game of Thrones, that caught my attention so much I would drop everything to watch.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
You know,
no, I understand.
I missed it. You know?
I get it completely. It's like, you know, it's a great story, but it is a smaller story. It's kind of one or two locations. It's just not as robust. I get it. Yeah. I totally get it, but we'll see. I mean, I gotta finish it out regardless and see what they do. I'll always watch all these shows, but you know, we'll never get God again. You know.
Yeah.
Are you going to watch the Dunkin' Egg series?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I'll watch it. I'll finish this season eventually. You know, it's not my priority list right now, unfortunately.
Well, Jake, I'm gonna give me your address, and I'm gonna send you some special packing shit or something.
We'll find a way to meet up. My sister is moving to the Carolinas, so maybe if
that'd be awesome.
Oh, okay.
I'll be able to stop by and see.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So
Very cool.
She's going to be moving in like next month or so.
Gotcha.
And
I'll
we
be in
definitely
touch.
have room to put you up if you need to stay for a minute.
Yeah, of course.
Fine. But cool, man. Well, good talking to you guys. Good seeing you.
Yeah,
Seeing
man.
you.
Really
Where are
appreciate
you
it,
from,
dude.
brother?
I'm in New York. I'm in Long
Okay.
Island.
Yeah, I can.
Long Island.
Totally
gotcha.
different accent on this call.
Yep.
But,
I feel like we're the
yeah,
same,
man,
about the same age too.
Yeah, I'm 44. I'm turning 45.
Oh, he's young.
Okay, yep.
He's
yep.
young. God, man.
You're a little younger.
Younger. Exactly. Plenty of bubble wrap for those wings. I know what he's saying about breaking.
Yeah,
that
when
for
he
sure.
held it up, I was like, "Oh, I see."
Yep, for sure.
I was thinking at
Very
first,
cool,
like,
man.
how do
Now you
make
got
a
me
fragile
really
butt
thinking
plug?
about. I can't have another hobby right now, but damn, I want to. So maybe I'll check into that for sure. I may hit you up on Twitter, find out like models and all that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely help you out.
Yeah.
Some recommendations and stuff.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, guys.
All righty. Well, thank you,
so
sir.
much, man.
Have a good show.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
made
man.
it better.
I'll be in
Thank you.
chat.
All righty. Have a good one. All righty. Awesome, man. I mean,
This is
remind me.
way cooler than I thought it was.
Oh,
gonna be.
absolutely. Very cool. All righty. Very cool. Did y'all see that shit, man? Damn. And I'm sorry, we're kind of can't see the chat at the same time. Rod Damison here now. What's up, man? We're doing a live show. So we're live and y'all can be live.
They're
Y'all
saying
can
the
take
timer's
over.
too short. Timer makes them nervous. I could see that.
Yeah, but it's not. We're not sticking to the timer. Like it's just to kind of keep it roughly fair. You know, that's all. Don't worry about like if you're going over.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to get in the last word or. It's just there for.
We've never been that formal. Y'all know that.
No. It's just to kind of make it so we'll kind of know, keep it fair, all that stuff. I don't know.
I have a freaking mustache hair in my teeth somehow.
Oh my god!
That's the
you
most
know when you have that
annoying
one
thing.
hair that you forget that you miss when you shave and you can see it down your face.
Yeah.
It's like a big curly thing that you miss
I
for a
think this
week.
one's growing from my armpit. It's stuck in my teeth right here.
Let's see. William, I'm glad you said that. What's up, man? You guys need to stream and watch the newest episode of Last of Us. I gotta finish. Yeah, I gotta pick it up. I know it just started. What was it? Sunday? No, not Sunday. Last Sunday? Were we behind? Are you brushing your teeth right now? You want some? You got some paste? You got some? You want some charcoal? Like the charcoal shit gets
That's
your
so
teeth all black.
annoying.
Yeah, we got to watch The Last of Us too. James you never watched the first one.
No.
Because I think I did
mentioned it last
streams on
night.
that, right?
I need to.
Yeah, because I remember when it came out, I think I did live streams solo, and then I definitely got the game and streamed it on Twitch. I never had played the game. I knew all about it, but so that was fun. I know there's some controversy about the second season and Ella Ramsey playing homegirl. Joel's okay, you know, but we'll see it. I'm gonna still check it out. It seems to be the first season was good. So I know there's some controversy about the second game and all that shit, but we'll see. But I definitely want to check it out. Angolant hate zombies. Yeah, I actually like zombies.
Yeah.
This is a little twist on them though. It's the cordyceps thing is the real kind of thing. The spores, so it's kind of cool.
I love
different levels of
the I Am Legend and the World War Z zombies.
Yeah.
Those
Yes.
are my two favorite
Yes.
zombie movies, I think. Excuse me.
For sure. Yeah, because World War Z, they could actually move. Like, they were actually a threat. Walking Dead's not a threat. That's just you're in the wrong place. But they can't move. But they could in the earlier seasons, if you remember. They could climb fences and run. And then they'd slow down as they start decaying. It was their reasoning for it, which is kind of makes sense, I guess. All right. Very coit's just cool, man. Seeing the names, the faces, and the voices with the names that we've known for years. Like, we know these people already. It's cool. All right. Yeah, so I'll definitely catch up on that for sure. And I know maybe I'll do a video. I got time left for a couple weeks. Let's see.
That's jacked up, Amanda.
Uh-oh.
Chris is shaved bald.
Yeah. Like a baby. Oh, yeah. Speaking of 28 days later, there's 28 years later. Is that out? I think it's out now, or fixing to be. I remember seeing the trailer.
See Mizuma's.
Oh,
he was really talking about Shogun
okay,
last
yeah,
night.
it is. That was Sunday. Okay, episode 2, and then what was Amanda's? Sorry, Mizuma's other one.
He was telling you to tell me how good Shogun was.
Oh, dude,
you have. I was telling him you really praised it, and I said now that Mizuma really did too last night.
It's
I think I'm gonna do it.
Fucking good. You don't have to know Japanese culture. You'll learn it kind of in there anyway. It's just it's so good, dude. And he's like he's so good. He's one of my favorite actors. And those videos, remember, those actually did well for the first time in a long time. The actual videos, our podcast took off when we were doing interviews with, making a murder and convicting a murder and all that stuff. But the videos did pretty well on Shogun.
They really did. I was watching.
But yeah. Very good, very good. And they're doing, by the way, a season 2. There's no book for that. They're just kind of gonna freeball it.
Wow.
But Sanada is doing it, so he agreed to it, and it's, I guess, in production or pre-production. So we'll see what they do, because there's no book to follow. Yeah, Shogun, Lord Kev. All right, let's see. Did we have anybody in the queue? No, nobody's in the queue. Nobody's in the queue. Feel free to. I'll tell you what. Where are we at now? What is our timer on this? Do we have a timer?
Time out for timer.
Do we need to take a lit piss before we let somebody join again?
I could.
Let's go back full screen for a second. Yeah, well, let's take a piss and let
put
James
us on
get
the timer.
Oh yeah, we can. Well, I can't display it. So yeah, you want to take a quick
Just
one?
a quick
Yeah,
one.
so he can
That'll
get
help me. Because I hate squeaking.
He's got curly cues in his teeth from earlier. He bites though, dude.
It's so random that happened. It's right in the middle there.
He didn't hear me, did you?
No. What'd you say?
I said you got to stop biting.
You fucker. It's my crooked teeth. I'm not biting on purpose.
That's right. He's just scraping a little bit. That's all. Just a scrape.
They don't call me Snagglepuss for nothing.
Oh shit! Yeah, this is cool, man. This is cool. Magic-y. Very cool. All right, so yeah, give us a couple minutes while James gets the hair out of his teeth. All right, we'll put you on some fancy music here. All right,
get in the queue,
huh?
I was saying, y'all get in the queue.
Yeah, get in the queue. Up to 11 people can join. So if you do, we'll go in order or whatever. You don't have to hang out, and that's cool. However you want to do it, but yeah, we'll come back and get some more people on air. Very cool.
Like when they're waiting, are they in their own special little world?
Yeah, it's just like it'll just be there, and then
like
once we add them, they're live. So it's like a holding. It looks like a holding room. Because I did the test on my phone. I hadn't done it from my PC. That was cool to see the first time with Jake there, the full screen from a computer though. So we got it fitting right.
That's
Everything
right,
looks
yep.
cool. Okay, so
Look,
very good.
Randy Sumatsu.
Randy, there he is. Randy Sumatsu, 2020, 420 prototype. James just got cock here in his teeth. That's all.
Y'all.
All right, yeah. Give us 1 second. We'll be back to take some more. Y'all take over the podcast. So here we go. Play us a little music, and we'll be right back. Alrighty. We are back. Let me get to the right screen here. All right, let's stop that. Let's stop that nonsense there. Okay. All right. So I think James got the cock here out of his teeth and good to go.
I feel good.
Broke out the Vagisil. That's right. We got to get them Vagisil shirts. Okay, I see somebody join. Let's see if they're still here. Let's go back to our screen here. All right. Sorry, extended break there. Let's see who we got. We got anybody? Okay, we got somebody. Signal strength. Signal strength 5. Let's see. Who is this? Hello.
Hello.
I hear buzzing.
I do too. What kind of
CT, what's up? Hello. Signal, can you hear us?
That's pretty.
All right. Well, hey.
Oh, hey, what's happening?
There he is. I think.
Can you hear me now?
Testes.
I can hear you. I guess you can't hear me.
No, we
I
can.
can now. We
Yes.
can now. There you go. But there's a delay, maybe?
Maybe it's a delay.
Signal, you want to try to reconnect? You want to try that?
We can hear you pretty clear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
There he is. There we
What's
go.
happening?
And see you.
Now we see you too. Yep.
It's really delayed.
It's what?
Really delayed.
Oh yeah. There, I think there is a delay. There's a loud buzz. A loud buzz too. All right. Do you want to try to reconnect? See if that works. I don't know if he can. I don't think he can hear us again.
Yeah, we still hear you.
Still
Can you
hear him.
us?
I think there's a really long delay too.
Yep, 1 sec.
Okay. So try to. Okay, there we go. Well, he dropped off. Okay, well, reconnect there, Signal, if you want. Try to reconnect there. All right.
This is super cool.
Very cool. All righty. Let's see. What did I miss over there? There he is. Okay, I think we got him back. Let's try this again. All right, there we go. Andy's back.
Yes, there he is.
We can see him. I don't hear any static this time.
1, 2, 3. See if that's delayed.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now, there it is.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, no buzzing this time. I can hear you clearer. Is there a delay still? Yep, he dropped off again. Well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. Definitely a long delay for sure, but that was certainly clearer.
Do you think he's trying to watch the actual live?
You kind of don't want to watch the live while you're on the call.
Yeah, while you're on the call.
Yeah, just talk to us.
Yeah.
Yep. You still have the chat up, I guess, but yeah, don't want to listen to us through the stream. Signal, if you get that figured out, try again. But in the meantime, anybody? Let's see. You got to go to bed, but you can't leave, Diane. Well, I mean, I don't know. Good night, maybe. I'm not
Bless
sure
your
what that
heart.
means.
Got to turn off YouTube.
Yeah, you got exactly.
Okay.
We there's another thing we didn't mention that too. CT. Yeah, we haven't live streamed in a while, but we're gonna start doing this again on a regular basis,
Yes.
and we're trying to do our first live call-in
Sunday
show.
night.
So this has been very cool so far. Putting names with faces and voices with
cool,
names.
Man.
All right. Let's see. That's the older stuff there, I think.
I got to tell these guys. I told
Absolutely.
Mazuma this last night, but I've got to tell you guys this.
We'll go full screen while when nobody's on.
I learned something yesterday that blew my mind. You say it right, but if I ever had to write it, I would have spelled it wrong. when you say like somebody at work or whatever, and you say, man, you've been a real trooper through all this, it's not TROOPER. It's TROUPER.
Oh, yes.
Like
yes,
in an acting group or something like that. That's the history of that word.
That would be a cool podcast. We talked about that before. Like the history of, well, I think we talked about
words
some
are
of those.
super similar. Because there are state troopers.
It reminds me of that guy on
troopers
TikTok and Instagram Reels who does the English classes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, spell knife, and then he's like, okay, now spell. Well, no, it'll be like kite, and then he'll write something like, what's the word? It's like kite, but not kite. And then it was like, no. Why would you think? It's because it's different. That's why. You know, it's just so English is so stupid.
It is, dude. The words, they're homophones, but they are similar. But that's the wrong word to use. TROOPER.
Yep, that is correct.
I would have got that wrong 100.
All right. Yeah, live call in CT. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we got. Oh, somebody jumped. Well, signal strength. Okay, there he is. Okay, let's try this again, Signal. Here we go. We got it this time?
Yeah,
now
look
we
a lot
can.
Clearer, too.
Yes. Now he got on the phone. Yeah, we were saying, I don't know if you heard us, like, you know, when you're on the phone, don't pay attention to the stream. There's a big delay there, I'm sure.
Yeah. Why isn't it centered there? I don't know. Hold on a second. All right.
There you go.
Good?
That's good.
Yes, perfect. How's it
What's
going?
up, man?
Hey, man. I've been watching your channel for years. Really appreciate you guys doing this live stream. I really wanted to talk to you.
Very cool, man.
That really is awesome.
And first question I had was, is there going to be a follow-up to the Crimson Gods?
Oh,
see, I keep asking him this
I'm
too.
I'm glad you asked.
Off
I know.
camera.
Yes, I think so. I can't say when. James knows, and I think I mentioned it before. I started writing like almost immediately after this one, as far as like a sequel. But I don't have the thing, what I call the idea to finish it right, because I think I kind of, and pardon my expression, blew my load on the ending. Because I should have expanded this world and made it a trilogy with that ending, if that makes sense. But
it surprised me. It really surprised me, the plot.
Yeah,
I didn't expect or I probably shouldn't talk.
No, you're fine. Yeah, that's fine. I think I told people we did a live stream. I don't know if you were there. After I waited probably 6 months to do a live stream where we could talk spoilers, but that was the thing, the discussion. I can't say anything about the book until you've read it, and then so it was a big thing. But I have started writing. I have some ideas, and I definitely have prequels. So if you finished it and you know, without spoiling anything for anybody who hasn't read, by the way, The Crimson Gods, if you have read, you'll know what I mean. I have 13 prequels in mind. And these will be short stories, I'm assuming, probably an anthology type thing.
Novellas.
Yep. So you got 13 different origin stories there, I think.
Yeah, Signal. I remember I would be reading it on his computer as he was writing it, and I remember turning around and going, is this about? It hits you kind of weird, don't it? It's cool.
Yeah, on that same subject, I'm actually writing myself I've written a few outlines. How hard was it to self-publish?
Actually, it's not hard. It's just a lot. It's the timing. The process itself is not that difficult. I was actually going to do an actual course on that. I never did. I had the outline.
I did a video on this subject, like 1 or 2 videos.
Yeah, I did some writing advice and some other stuff like that. What gets you, Signal, is not it's not hard in the sense of it's just a lot to do, and you want to time it right, because here I am thinking, right, I'm writing my book. I get to the 5th or 6th or 7th draft, right? I'm ready to have it edited. And then you call the editor or reach out to them, and they're like, yeah, we're booking out 6 months behind, so you're like, oh shit, I planned on releasing this in June of this year, which it actually was, and it ended up being December of that year, which was 21. Was that 21 already? Shit. So you got to kind of time that right. And then with the cover design, right, you have to have the exact number of pages before they will finish the cover. So it's like a timing thing. So it's not hard in the sense of like the steps, but it is with the timing. That's if that makes sense.
As an observer, I thought it was a hassle.
Oh, it is a
Crazy
hassle. That is true.
to me, all the stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. I mean, you got to get ISBN numbers. That's all easy to do all that. But again, it goes back to like the timing of everything. Because then you send it to your editor. The first editor is going to take a month, 3 weeks to do the whole kind of, general overview edit, plot holes, the basic stuff, not like, lines and sentences. Then it goes to the copy editor and all those different steps. And that takes time. And that's what you're kind of waiting on. Then if you have somebody that does the layout and stuff for you, you got to get the exact page count, and that all depends on text and how they do the formatting. All that formatting matters before the cover design can finish. They can give you like the cover and what it's going to look like, but they can't actually give you the file to upload to your publisher until that's exact. So it's all about timing.
But think about the
from publishing houses.
No, because I went through, and James will remember this. You guys might remember. I did a traditionally published chapter with the other YouTubers, friends, back in the day about the effect of Game of Thrones on pop culture. And I didn't like it because it wasn't me talking at the end. And I'm not saying that would be for everything. I would definitely look at that again because you just write and you're done. You write and hand it over and you're done with traditional, but you don't also sell your story. So you may lose some rights for a while, and then some issues with that. I wanted to try, since I'd been through that process, I wanted to try self-publishing and keep everything under my control. So I just wanted to give it a shot. That's basically what it boils down to.
And these,
well, kudos to you, man. It was a good first book, I thought.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I was so scared that people were being nice about it. James was reading stuff along the way, and a couple other people, and we had beta readers and all that, but I felt people were being nice, and overly like, I don't want to. But when I started getting the really people that didn't watch this stream or watch the channel or whatever, starting to get some reviews and stuff coming in, I was like, okay, maybe it's okay. Can't be bad for a first novel. We did break #1 in a couple categories on Amazon, and I don't know how many copies I sold total. I mean, I lost my ass on it money-wise, but that's expected. Now, a lot of people will go the cheaper route, and you can do like Amazon through Amazon only and save a lot of money and do a cheaper cover and all that. But I just wanted it to be like right. That was just my standard. So
yeah, and you did really good, I thought.
Bucket list, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's exactly what it is. Yep.
Yeah, friend of mine, I was in the Navy for 27 years. And,
oh, nice.
And he and I wrote an album together. And the name Signal Strength 5 is our band. So
okay, cool. Where can we see Signal Strength? Where can we see this band? Hear the music?
It's on YouTube.
Okay.
It's
okay.
on Spotify, and it's on. And my daughter just released her debut album last week. So
okay.
Wow.
Let's pull this up to remind me.
When did you get out?
Yeah, he was.
I retired in 2015.
Okay. Damn, you don't look that old. I mean, you do have gray in your beard. I mean, that's obvious, but you look just like premature gray, kind of got a baby face under there.
And the band, you said Signal. The band name is Signal Strength. Together.
Signal Strength 5.
5.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Let me look at that.
I went in '93.
We used to, when you pick up signals out there on the submarines, if they're Signal Strength 5, that means they're right on your ass.
Oh,
so,
okay, very cool. I have a buddy, not James was in the Navy, but I have another buddy I went to school with who he just got out last year. He did the full from the time he was 18 years old. I don't know the ranks above Master Chief, but he is way above Master Chief, so you would know that obviously.
The Master Chief is Z9.
That's it. That's the highest on the enlisted.
Yeah.
Enlisted. I was an officer. I was a Chief Warrant Officer.
Oh, gotcha.
Wow.
Gotcha. Cool. Very
That's
cool,
awesome,
man.
dude.
Well, thank you for serving, by the way, for all those years.
Thanks, brother.
One
Yes,
thing
sir.
to touch on about your book,
Yeah.
the editing process.
Oh,
If you say you're writing a book, I'm gonna tell you, man, you you got to have thick skin because
Yes.
these editors, they're harsh, man.
Yeah.
And you got to
yeah.
go toe to toe with them. I watched him. You got to be able to keep your story, sounding the way it sounds in your head. And then you got to let them edit some things,
That's right.
You gotta let them do the
There's a
job.
balance there of because you got to keep in mind they can be experts. I'm air quoting here for anybody not seeing that, but there's also just their opinions.
That's right.
Not the like the copy editing, right? You want the it to be grammatically correct and all
Right.
that, but as far as like your first edit where they go over the basic story and tell you, find plot holes you may have missed and this doesn't make sense or try more of this. A lot of that's opinion, but take it, listen, be open to it. But yes, it's a little.
There'll be a lot of notes on there. You
Yeah,
send
a
them this
lot.
and you feel really good about it, and it comes back and he's got to go through each one and like, wow.
I either got to implement it or maybe kind of implement it or delete it. Yeah, it's a lot. So that takes time. That's the biggest thing is the timing. Yep. But I'm glad I did it, man. I really appreciate it, the feedback, and really proud of it. Maybe one day it'll be a mini series on Netflix. That'd be cool. We need some more dark fantasy stuff going on. But I will say, last thing on the book, and I know we're out of time and all that, but no big deal. We can do what we want. So the idea was, I told James this is going to be probably a bad mistake as far as marketing. And I couldn't tell you, like you said, I couldn't say what it was about generally, besides dark fantasy, medieval. And then it was supposed to be a slow burn, and that came off that way. I think that part worked, but some people don't like slow burns. They won't right into whatever. But almost every review that I read on Amazon and all those were like, slow burn, whatever. But that was what I wanted to. I wanted to be like there's hints all through the thing. There's something going on. You're not quite sure, but it's right there on the edge, and then boom. That was the idea. So hopefully that worked out.
I'll say this, and this is not too much of a spoiler. I thought that you wrote the way that the one chick, see, I'm with your book just like I am with everything.
Yeah.
I don't remember the names that well.
Ashaya.
When she started kicking ass and was moving really quick.
Yes.
I love the way you wrote that.
I had to write it backwards where everybody else was slow. Yeah.
That was so freaking cool to me.
Yeah. I enjoyed doing those because I could picture it in my head. And now hopefully that came across the page, but that's the idea. You can't write her fast. You got to write everybody else slow, if that makes sense. Hopefully that don't spoil anything. But
Hey, so I don't want to hold you guys up anymore, but I appreciate the conversation. But if you plan on doing any future shows, you ought to check out the show Mobland. That would be.
I've been
that would be a
tempted.
good one.
what is it?
Mobland.
Mobland. Okay.
With, Tom Hardy. It's,
Okay.
I think it's on Paramount Plus, but that would be one you.
Okay.
Good one.
Yeah.
I've been
Remind me of
tempted.
that. I got his
will.
band in here. I want to check out that music for sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah, that's
Strength
cool.
5.
And type in, if you don't mind the chat or something, type in your daughter's thing. I like to check it out.
Yeah.
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 She would love it if you guys listen. She's done really well over past week. So
Wow.
Very cool. Hey, I tell you what, we've talked about this before. We try to get a hold of a local North Carolina. They're kind of a hip hop group, but we were like, hey, we want to use your music in videos. Let's get a deal going. They never responded. So if that's something you're down with that, we could do something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be
I'll
cool.
tell you, my band is more like rock, like
Yeah.
80s.
Hey, that's me. That's
But
us.
my daughter, she's definitely pop.
Okay. Well, I'll check it out. Yeah, type her. I got you already pulled up, but type her thing in the chat so I'll remind myself.
I appreciate it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'll do that.
And thanks so much for stopping by.
Yes,
and
sir.
being very diligent.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, man. Have a good one.
Hey, before I go,
Yeah.
James,
Yes, sir.
your videos on addiction,
Yeah.
you should be very proud of those. man.
Very important.
Thank
They
you.
were-
Absolutely.
It took a lot of courage, and I hope it helped people.
I told him this so many times before he had to wait a while before he was ready.
Yeah, man.
I
a long
told him the
while.
same thing.
It's gonna make me cry, but I'll be honest with you, dude. I felt like I know I'm very wordy, and I know at 3 long ass videos, I could see people not watching them or maybe watching them at 2 times speed or whatever. I know how I talk. I see it. I watch them too.
But
And,
the comments were outstanding. It helps
yeah,
people,
but
for sure.
But I felt like I was able to finally get everything out.
Yeah.
And he was very patient with me. I'm sure him sitting here for 6 or 7 hours like that ended up being was rough. But yeah, thanks, man.
It needed to be done.
Thank you so much for saying that. That means a lot.
I hope more people say it. They were definitely good videos, and I think you help people probably without realizing it. So.
I think it did too,
brother.
and hopefully they'll continue to, just creep out there and more people come across them because I think it did. I've seen
my
the comments.
doctor watched it.
I think the comments were definitely good. So.
All right, man. Took up more of your time.
No, you're fine. We can make the rules. That's okay. Thank you, man.
Thanks, man. So
All right.
much.
Have a good one.
Good night.
All righty.
Good night, brother.
Very cool, man. Look at there.
That makes me. I really. I need to hear that.
Yeah, I told you, man. I told you. Very cool, man. Thank you, Signal. And I got his. I pulled it his YouTube channel up there, or got it typed anyway, so I can find it. There we go. Anyway. Thank you, sir. Let me reset that one. I keep having that. I'll do another. I'll have to fix this when I got to keep fucking doing this every time. But all right. Let's see here. Hitting on that dude like that. Lucis, what's up, man? #1 book in the bunk bed. DF Tech Writer. What?
James got another hair in his teeth. Yeah, I think it just it snuck somewhere. I thought I got it. There's something bothering me, but it's not as bad.
Amanda. Of course, Mander's picked up on that. Of course. I mean, I did say it though out loud. Yeah, editors can be tough. But in a nice way, tough. But I didn't have horrible feedback. I had some that was like, eh. But, it is what it is. Okay, let's see what we got here. Do we get somebody? Oh, Lord.
Lord Kev.
We got a Lord Kev coming up in here. And here we go. He is live. Lord Kevin, what's up, man?
What's happening, brother?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good to see you, my friend.
Homie?
Yeah.
Lord Kev, for anybody that doesn't know, is one of our ride or dies.
Yes, sir.
He's going to be, if he's awake, he's going to be in every stream and every Twitch stream. Always.
It means so much, too.
It does. Because I'm lonely a lot of times sitting around on Twitch, and then Lord Kev, at least I can talk to him. What's up, man?
Oh, not too much. Just wanted to talk about some TV shows.
Very cool.
What you got? What you got, man?
Mazuma reminded me that Wheel of Time was back, and I binged I binged that season. That shows.
I got to. You never seen any of those, right? Because we were doing all this when James was on hiatus, right? Yeah. We were doing the live streams and all that, right? But I got to season 2, the 3rd maybe episode, and I was like, I'll go back. I'm gonna finish it though.
Damn it.
Yeah, but and
I know that.
Can you give me a brief rundown, just
on Wheel of Time?
Yeah, what is it?
Oh Lord, how do you? Lord,
like
Kev,
futuristic?
No, it's
for a quick story.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's 12 books. 12, is that right, Kev? Lord, 12.
Yeah. 12, 13, something like that.
Okay, let's see if we can do a really quick rundown. Magic. There's a Neo, like the Matrix. There's a 1. All women have magic. Men do not. If men have magic, they can't use it because they're crazy for the most part. And then you have these, basically, let's call them witches. They're women who are in this order of witches, right? And then each of those women have a man that they're connected to. That's their, what do you call it, Kev?
Warder.
There's a connection, a mental magic connection. And then there's a prophecy about the one, Neo, basically coming back, who's a dude, perhaps. And
the Dragon Reborn.
The Dragon Reborn. And it's a high fantasy. It's a very cool concept, and I enjoyed it. I didn't know enough about the books that the first season heard some negative things in comparison, but I wasn't going to go read 12 books to worry about it. But it's pretty cool. But I did stop in like season 2. I need to finish it. I didn't stop like for any particular reason. I just didn't get around to it.
Yeah, I've also been rewatching The Last of Us and watched the new episode. I haven't watched tonight's episode, but
yeah, I'm gonna have to do a like a YouTube video recap because I did live streams. I didn't do videos, right? I did live streams. I'm pretty sure.
I think that's top of my list.
Last of Us.
Yeah,
yeah, it's good.
I keep hearing
It's good,
about it,
yeah.
and then
You'll like
Azuma's
it.
got me on this Shogun thing. I need to watch that too.
Yeah, Shogun is fucking outstanding. Outstanding. But yeah, I've been back on like old Gold Rush stuff. We're just binging like because I've got Gold Fever again since I've been prospecting again, so I've been on that shit. But I got to catch up.
You got Gold Fever or Gold Finger?
Both.
I've been binging Better Call Saul.
No kidding.
Yeah. The Breaking Bad universe
spinoff.
I love that.
That's one thing people like us to do is watch Breaking Bad on stream for sure. I've heard that.
Did you know that the Breaking Bad universe and the Walking Dead universe are connected?
I hear. I don't know
Wow.
the details though. Is it like the Walking Dead is after, right? That's what I thought. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
All the zombies are myth.
Yeah, they're all meth heads.
That's about the best description it could be.
Yeah, actually, that makes sense. Yeah, that's right. That is technically true.
I'll be darned.
They don't have any brain cells left, and nobody's got a catalytic converter left.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly. Catalytic converter. I know. No,
So you said Wheel of Time,
mm-hmm. Last
The Last of Us. Was there another one?
If anybody's a Superman fan, before the new movie comes out, go check out Superman and Lois.
Really?
Superman what?
And Lois?
Oh, and Lois. Yeah, I saw.
That CW show that was.
Yeah, and the
was
thing.
skeptical.
You know my deal on the CW. I've mentioned it before. I hate CW, but I did watch some of that, and that was actually pretty good because they completely fucked up Flash and Supergirl and everything else.
I was super skeptical, but it had me hooked by about the third episode.
Who's excited about the new Superman movie?
I was gonna say Chris showed me a new trailer.
This trailer, I mean, I'm worried about so many other DC characters, like they want to rush like they did with Justice League, try to rush it, and like they trying to catch up with Marvel. So that's what I worry about. But it looks really fucking good so far. I don't like the suit as much, and I'll get used to the dude. I forgot his name, but it looks really good.
I guess on Krypton, wearing your underpants on the outside is a fashion thing.
Yeah, that's totally fine. It's the old school, but it's a little. I know it's more of original, but nobody will outdo Christopher Reeve ever, I don't think. But I don't know. He got so used to Cavill the last decade, you know, it's going to be hard. But I mean, it's got me excited actually about it. So we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw the first trailer. You showed me that last week, and it starts off the same.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, I've already seen this." No, it shows a lot more.
It shows,
cool
it kind
stuff,
of gives
dude.
you a taste of how they're going to do a little bit of comedy relief in there, comic relief with crypto and all that stuff.
Okay, he threw that.
Oh,
in
okay,
there.
you got the signal strength.
3 for the mice.
Free. Let me copy it. Can I grab that? Yes, I can. Here, no, I don't want to screw up the screen. Let me just copy it and paste it over here. Very cool, man. So, Kev, how have you been, man, besides watching TV shows?
On my first ever read-through, completely reading through Lord of the Rings.
Oh, I did a reread
And,
3 months ago.
I just finished the main trilogy, and I'm still blown away.
It's I told James, and he started watching. You got to watch Return of the King too. That was another podcast we got to finish.
That's right.
Return of the King.
Right. And I'm down.
Yeah, we've got to watch that for sure. But yeah, it's just as much as I love and got into Ice and Fire, and basically we built this channel around it for a long time. It's still not Lord of the Rings. It's just no, it never will be. Greatest story ever told.
Yeah, I won't talk shit on George R.R. Martin, but he's not Tolkien.
No. I mean, now I will say, I told James too. I could see where people may not love Tolkien's writing style, but it's correct. Like it's legit. Like, I don't know, because he was a professor of this shit, languages, you know what I mean? And then the Silmarillion, the world is just, it's not a book, it's not a story. There's some stories in it, but it's basically, here's how the world works. It's a straightforward read, you know.
I'll tell you this,
awesome.
and I don't want to offend anybody, but when I compare the two worlds or stories, however you want to call it, Song of Ice and Fire feels more human. It's like you are dealing with humans
for
in
sure.
This story.
Yeah, there's less magic-y.
Less magic-y. Yeah, there's different
fewer
races.
Fewer, Stannis.
There you go. And so I dig that. Don't get me wrong. I've really enjoyed that since he turned me on to it.
Yeah.
But I don't feel that connection that I feel in all the relationships in that world, A Song of Ice and Fire world. And
again,
I
get that
offense to
completely.
anybody if you don't feel the same way.
You watch them a couple of times, and you'll get even more deeper. Then you'll be interested, like Angolant, his name that means something in that world. It's huge
I had
deal.
no idea.
Yeah, that's where that's from. And so it's just such a deep, rich world. And I mean, literally, if you think Ice and Fire, I wouldn't say it's close. Would you, Kev? Would you agree that the lore, the history, the depth of that is way as deep as Ice and Fire is Tolkien not twice that? I don't know about twice that, but probably. It's
That's
absolutely
impressive.
insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, CT, Lord of the Rings, still the greatest books and movies ever made. Yep. I agree.
Tolkien's the only author I've ever seen that can take 10 pages to describe one tree.
Yeah, right. Yep, that's true. And then, there's lots, and some people wouldn't necessarily like hearing, like if you listen to the audiobook, you're going to hear the dude singing. They sing. Singing's a big thing in the world. It created the world, actually. So, I mean, those type of things I could see where people maybe not love that style as much, but you can't beat the story. Can't do it. My opinion. My opinion.
As they say around your neck of the woods, can't beat it with a stick.
That's right.
Like I do feel I'm in the middle of something epic, right? Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But over here, you have these more, like I say, more human relationships being built and situations that are more relatable, and that's what grabbed me. If I compare the two. Now, I'm also a guy who just got turned on to it, and my only experience with it is one time watching two movies.
Yep, exactly.
And so,
see, I've got to the point where you get in a mood, and then you'll watch it every 3 months. You'll watch the full extended versions and everything. That's the way I am.
I love the world, and especially the Hobbits world.
Yeah,
the
Shire.
I love that.
It's sort of addictive. It's a rabbit hole for sure.
It is, because you want to know, like, okay, what happened before that, and then why is this? They'll like mention Elendil or some random name. You're like, okay, what does that mean? And then you find there's a whole story about it. See, that's the difference. We're talking about George R. R. Martin, and I will talk shit. He's got 5 books and he's got some history books, and it's all great. Don't get me wrong. I'm not talking shit about him, but Tolkien has the whole series done and about 50 other books that include the Silmarillion, including all these little short stories, Huron and Luthien and all these other stories that he just did because he wrote it 1913, 20, I can't remember 13. I can't remember when he started all this shit. It's insane how much backstory and world building.
Yeah, he was the only author known that, hey, I made up a language. Now I think I'll just write a series of books.
Exactly. Several languages, by the way. It's crazy. Yeah.
It's, to me, again, and I'm not trying to beat a dead horse or anything, but it's like when you're around somebody who's really into jazz and they love it and they're talking about how deep it is and, oh, listen to this and this.
That's right.
It's so awesome. And I really want to like it, right? Because they're getting off on it so much. And so I try it and I'm like, man, this just is not my thing.
Yeah.
I like it, can see a little appeal to it, but that's the way I feel. And I don't know if anybody has that feeling. They know what I'm talking about. but
no, I know exactly what you mean.
Like I almost feel like my mind's not deep enough to dig it as much.
No,
as
but that's what you said about Game of Thrones too, and then it all clicked.
Yep,
you said that even recently about clicking, but sure.
Yeah, I was just saying that to Mazuma last night.
I still have a couple T-shirt ideas too. Need a Badger Search T-shirt.
I got that. I got a mock-up done. Yep,
and
for sure.
I'm gonna make for myself. I eat Taco Bell and I know things.
Yeah, eat Taco. There you go. Yeah, we got to do some Metaverse for sure.
Submit all your ideas, man.
Yeah, man.
I want to do.
Yeah, we got to get once we get back up and running and we get it consistently going everything. Because I know people. They'll think, well, we don't want to join Patreon and support these dudes. They're just going to quit again in 2 weeks. No, we're trying to come back, dude.
No quit.
No bullshit. No shit. But all right, Mr. Kev, Lord Kev, thanks for joining, man.
Thank you for stopping by, man.
It was fun.
Hope you drop in every week.
Yeah, and I'll see you here in a couple days on Twitch, or tomorrow, I guess. All right, man. Take them easy.
Take care, brother.
All right, later, sir.
Good to see you.
All right, there goes Lord Kev. Thank you, sir.
Cooling the fan.
Very cool. All righty. Yeah, that's the thing, I got like a list of shit I got to catch up on, but I don't watch a lot of TV shows, but I do need to finish. Like, I need to finish The Walking Dead. I haven't finished 10 and a half or 11 seasons of that. I got to finish, but I'm not going to go out on all the spinoffs, I don't think. But yeah, I got to finish Wheel of Time, all that stuff Kev mentioned. As a trumpet player, I would hear no jazz slander.
I was worried when I said that.
Just an example,
you get
right?
Cut, boy.
No, I love jazz. I do, but yeah, like you said, I wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know how deep I am into it, but DF Tech Writer knows what I mean. Now, DF Tech Writer, I'm gonna ask you this though: listen to the audiobook Lord of the Rings. I don't love that narrator, the one I'm listening to. There may be several. I don't know because there's lots of different versions, but the one guy, he's okay. It's not bad. Don't get me wrong, but I don't really love the singing part when he does. I don't know. It's fine. Don't get me wrong. It's just not great to me. So, you know how it is with an audiobook.
That's right.
If you don't have the right narrator.
I agree totally.
Now, he's totally fine for the regular story, but he can sing. You could tell he's kind of can sing a little bit.
You got a good narrator.
I did get a good narrator. Hopefully, and like we were talking earlier, hopefully he'll do another one. All right, let me reset that timer. Now it's 11:46, James. You got to work and shit, right?
I do.
So I don't know how long you let me know.
Okay.
We can cut it off here anytime.
How's everybody feeling?
I think we got somebody else. Did we have somebody? No, that was Kev. Okay, or whoever dropped off. So we'll go back to that for now. So if you want to take one or two more, whatever you want to do, dude, totally up to you.
Yeah, I'm down. If anybody wants to jump on.
Let's see. Yeah, okay, good. I don't remember his name either. DF. I don't remember the dude's name. I still say you should partner with a prototype and release a limited edition prototype. Maybe we should just do that too, and we'll just come out with that kind of shit. But that's the thing. We're so old school. No, only a handful. Only you guys will know what that meant.
That's true.
Excuse me. Mander's on her third drink. I have to work until 8, so I'm good. Listen till 7. Gotcha. All right, well.
See, I need to find a job like Angolant.
Yeah.
Or Angolant.
Yep, Angolant.
Angolant.
Yep.
Yeah, I need to find me a job like that. I love staying up late.
Morgoth and the Destruction of the Two Trees. If you watch, I'll ask you this too, since all you guys in DF Tech or any guy that's Tolkien, just really quick. I hated the first season of Rings of Power. We've talked about this. But the second season, if you can discard the bullshit of season 1, was not bad. I understand why they changed the order of the rings now, because you couldn't have the whole Sauron or Anatar and Celebrimbor thing if you didn't switch the order. So I understand why they did it now, and it wasn't horrible. Like it wasn't complete trash.
Because you hated that before season 2 came out.
But when they made Sauron and Anatar the main character in Celebrimbor versus Galadriel, who seems to be changing a little bit, coming around. I think they listened to some feedback. It was not horrible. I didn't absolutely hate it. The first one was absolute trash, but if you can get past that and kind of, you know what I mean. Anyway, just for anybody that's interested, in my opinion, there.
D had a good idea.
Oh, and I'm sorry, D. Thank you again for the 100 tip. Thank you, ma'am,
so much.
Awesome. Thank you.
She says old school highlight reels, because you said there's people who want to understand that. It would be cool for us to have some old school highlight reel videos.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of digging.
Yeah, dude.
That's a lot of digging, dude.
But there were some fun times.
I know people don't see. Oh yeah, I know people don't see on the main screen of the channel or whatever. You know, they'll see like 700 or I don't know what's listed videos. There's like 1,200 videos on this channel.
Man,
that's insane, or more maybe. I'm not sure, but didn't see season 2. Yeah, it's Tom Bombadil. Yeah, they didn't destroy him. He's just not really in his character, I guess. I mean, it's not horrible, but I gotta say, again, this is my opinion. The Anatar Celebrimbor relationship and that little thing, it was not horrible. I think it's worth it for that, because he becomes kind of the center of attention. So anyway, let's see here.
Dude, I just saw a heart go up.
There's asterisks.
What's happening?
Good to see. Yeah, we're going, man. We're doing a live show. So before James, we have to get out of here, I guess, here very soon, because James has to work. But one more. Anybody else want to join? Anybody else want to join? We got the clock ready.
Anybody
want to click in and talk for a couple minutes before we get out of here? This was very cool, dude.
It really was. Somebody earlier said, I think we could say tonight was a success. And I agree with that.
What, saying tonight was a success?
Yeah, go up a little bit. You'll see. You'll see the comment I'm talking about.
Okay. Yeah, no, Kev, you're right. It wasn't the happy. Yeah, you're right. He was a little more serious for sure. It wasn't the typical Tom. What was it? What were we looking for?
Oh, there it is. Jake from State Farm said, I would say tonight was a success.
I think so too, man. Yeah, this is a dry run.
So good.
Like I said, we didn't know what to expect really. I know we've been going a while, so nobody got notified. I totally understand that. I'm not worried about. We got 40-something people off and on, and I'm not worried about that. But I wanted to make sure we got the everything's working right. You can hear everybody, all that stuff. We'll get the setup cleared up in here a little bit and figure out. Maybe I'll get a switch over there, and that way I can have a switch and not plug in. Because I moved the table around, and then my work desk is like right here. Y'all can't see it right here.
Yeah.
But we're so kind of cramped now with that damn work desk. So. I'm digging this, man. This is cool. And like I said, what we're trying to do, like we said several times, is trying to get back to this on a regular basis, at least every Sunday for sure. We'll do, maybe there'll be some regular podcasts we record for sure, either way, but we want to get back to the podcast live like this, the call-in shows like this, the after show for Patreon and channel members, all that stuff as well. And then, if we do, I don't know, maybe we start doing 2 days a week. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, whatever we got to do.
Dude, I want to say this too.
There's the Doc Holiday.
A second ago, I mean, when Amanda was on, and I said that I was doing some organizing on my bookshelf in my office, and I found some of those letters she wrote. I also found the program to the baseball game that Carol Brown took me to.
You mentioned that. Yeah, Carol.
And she's not here tonight. She would enjoy that we're doing this.
I'm glad you said that, man. I think she would have been the first one in here.
Yeah.
No doubt. She had been on here.
She'd have been on the screen
before we even started. She'd been waiting. I know no doubt about it. I think about her all the time. It's just so weird, man. It's been over a year. in December was a year. It was just out of the blue, and I still kept it. I kept the last text message from her, and I go back every once in a while and just glance at that because I mean it's like, man, she never got to see. We started getting the podcast, the true crime podcast, started taking off, and then we got the growth, and we got the plaque that we talked about for so long. She never got to see. Let me go back here until we get somebody joining. She never got to see the plaque back here. I'm trying to point to it.
Yes.
All that stuff, man. And so it's just really odd, man, still to this day. It is for sure. But, Carol Brown, very sad, very sad. Just so sudden, man. It's crazy.
She was a pillar and, came and cooked for us. And like, she's just,
dude, we ate for a week.
I'm going to tell you guys.
Carol came in here and, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just say, I know we say this and have said this for years, but your name's on here, like I really do. And I feel like we're family. And when your faces popped up on here tonight, it's just been awesome, hasn't it?
It has. It's like there was no, you know how it is when you first, like we went to Protocon, the first Con of Thrones.
Yep.
We were looking at pictures a couple weeks ago, like, who was that dude?
Yep.
The guy who's in the Tom Brady jersey. Anybody on here? Somebody met us in the Tom Brady jersey. Obviously, we know Doc because we've hung out with Doc a billion times. The guy with the hat, like you're not the flat hat. What do you call it? Not the beanie. You know what I'm saying? We were looking at those pictures, but that first time, it's like, damn, you're like, oh, okay, you look like this in your head.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like there was no surprises to me. Like we knew these people. We know these people.
Yep.
And if there are, that's fine, totally fine. But it's been really cool, man. I think there's some people camera shy.
Yeah.
I get a feeling that's okay.
That's fine.
That's totally fine.
Jump on without your camera.
Sure. That's fine. Yeah, I need something for that though. Like if they don't, it's just a black screen or whatever, because it's not like Skype where you have a thing that's bouncing, an audio thing, but that's cool, whatever.
And I mean that, I don't know. It's been so helpful for me, and I tell everybody I care about you guys. It's I don't know. Tonight's been good for me. I've been emotional. I've really enjoyed this.
Yeah, this has been very cool. This is James. This is his phone. No, ramble all you want, man. This is James. We were talking about doing this live show, and the very first week we talked about it, he's like, dude, I got this old rotary phone. I'll bring it and put it on the table. We wanted a red one.
Yeah.
But,
I've thought about painting it.
This phone works.
It does.
I mean, you can't make calls like you said, but yeah, we were talking about having the red telephone on there just because the call-in show. We thought it'd be cool. I think it looks cool. I miss these old things, man.
I do too.
No, nobody knows how to work these young kids.
Listen, my great grandma's phone number, 704-857-5612. Obviously, I didn't have to dial her area code back in the day.
Right, you never. Yep, and before that, not even the first three, the prefix.
Yeah, if you were in the same town,
that's right.
You didn't have to do the first three.
That's right.
But
candlestick phone. You mean the
Oh yeah,
operator. Yeah. What's crazy is there were still some of those were around in old people's houses when we were kids. A few I remember, not like the full, the ones with the little speaker there and the little, I think.
And
I can't remember where there was one working.
Us dialing these is why those numbers are burnt in my brain. Kids today, they're just scrolling.
Because that's the thing. I remember all my childhood numbers, my mom's, my aunts, everybody, but I don't remember anybody's cell phones ever
at all.
Because you just hit their name.
Sometimes I fumble on my own number.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. Asterisks. Appreciate y'all. Consistency and authenticity. Appreciate it, man. This has been cool, man. It's really been cool having people on live and just chatting like we all know each other. We do. Unacceptable. You can't dial out anymore. No, it would be cool. That's what I was saying earlier, Jake. I had my daughter try one of these. We went to the Outer Banks years ago in I guess it would be called an Airbnb now. Oh, we got somebody real quick. and she had no clue how to do it. All right, we got one last person. Looks like somebody's joining us. Let's see what we got. All right, who is this?
D.
Who is this? D Brown, you are alive.
What is happening?
What's up, D?
Hey, can
Talk
you hear
about
me?
family.
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I can. Oh, you guys are awesome. I'm like so happy, and
Dude, it's so good to see your face again.
Yes.
I know it's well, there's my LSU, but yeah, it's been a long day, so I'm sorry.
No, for what?
Yeah.
What are you apologizing for?
Thank you for coming on, man. I was hoping you would jump on here.
I know. I saw someone said like get on, and I'm like, but I'm here. It's me. But I am so happy, you guys. This is like I said, family, and we need to remind everybody what we did and what you guys did.
We did.
Yeah.
We did it.
That was a big thing, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy, man.
Which honestly, that right there is why I can never completely shit on how that show ended or anything.
Oh yeah,
because of what
no
that
doubt,
show
no doubt.
meant to my life.
Absolutely,
having to be drug into the thing, kicking and screaming, because I didn't know shit. I felt so retarded.
It's like he
on
thought it
those
was Harry
things.
Potter,
And
wizards and dragons, and
I'd get on there and you remember the area Worgen thing, like that was legit, and you guys got to witness that. Like this guy don't know anything about this.
Well, I still wear that T-shirt, so
that's so
I
awesome.
got 'em all.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it's been crazy, and you know, D, I probably said this before on streaming, and James knows. I mean, when that show ended, we had already said like we know it's ending. Look, we're going to do a podcast. We got other shows, but it just killed me for a long time.
Me too.
It killed me.
Took some wind out of my sails.
It completely destroyed me in almost every way. I was mentally fucked up for a long time. Not to sound. It wasn't about just numbers and making money and all that stuff, but it's just like it was over. And then it's almost like I don't know how to say it. We were just kind of known for that thing, I guess. And then you're like kind of a nobody. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but yeah.
Identity crisis.
Well, you're not nobody. So
Well, no,
I
know, you know what I mean, though. It really had me fucked up. YouTube will fuck you up, or the whole thing, social media, I guess. I don't know.
I was when Game of Thrones started. I'm looking for videos to say like, all right, let me see what's going on, get a little more info, and I came across these two rednecks talking Game of Thrones.
I know that.
And I don't mean that disrespectful.
No, we don't take any offense to that.
No offense.
Not at all.
But I fell in love with you guys, and I've been here
right back at you.
So
absolutely, and it was crazy. We got. Because like I told Jane, remember the early videos before we even started live streaming, I got so many comments talking about rednecks. Like, can you read? Because you know how it is. I got all the
Monkey Man?
You can't read, Monkey Man. Fuck Monkey Man.
You got that book that was funny.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did
across the room.
That's right. Oh, Monkey Man. But yeah, I mean, it was such a cool damn journey, and that's why we're so. With the plaques, behind us and everything, it's like it's just a damn plaque and it's just a number. But you know what? We put we put so much into this for so long, and then to see it just go, when that show ended, because it almost felt like, and again, we always say this, we got a core family here that doesn't matter what we do. That's what we love about it. But it's like everybody just gone. That's all they were here for. Even though we had been for months and months and months, even up to a year, probably more. I mean, we were talking about the podcast, other shows, and here's what we're going to be doing. So anyway, it's fine. We're still here somehow. Here we are.
And you guys had me on that the podcast a few years ago, so thank you.
9/11,
Yes.
I was thinking about that the other day. That was really cool.
Yep, had a couple of you guys as
if
guests.
we would have had this kind of set up then, that would have been super cool.
Yeah, very cool.
It worked. Like I said, we need a highlight reel
We do.
I
old
know.
school.
I need to be a lot of work. We've said that before, and that'd be a lot of work to go find those clips. Boy, those are long streams. There's a lot of streams.
There's some hits in there.
We
though,
got
man.
Sex Boys and Area Warging, and we got, oh my God.
I know I bring this up every 6 months probably, but I said it downstairs to Chris. I'll never forget that one time when we came back from a break. And I had the Hound helmet on, and Chris had what helmet did you have on?
I don't remember.
You had a helmet on, I had a helmet on, and then we jumped up, went off camera, took them on. I put my hat back on and sat down, and the first comment I saw was like, "James is bald," because they saw my freaking reflection in the big posters Chris had framed behind us.
That's right. Yes, we were just talking about that, and then
I was a different world.
We
for
had
about 10 minutes.
we did the live streams, and we did the fundraiser for St. Jude. And
Oh,
Dee,
that was awesome.
Dee had me. I was going to wear a Saints jersey. That was the deal. But then she kept switching it up, and I was like, okay. And then I came back. What was I going to do? It was going to be hatless for 100K. That was the whole thing.
Yep.
But then I came back and sat down.
Oh, dude.
And didn't have my hat on. And then we were just in the middle of the stream, and I looked over at James just like
yeah,
this,
and I'm like, oh my God.
And then I just got up and kind
My
of
heart
back on.
sank.
Everybody saw it. But whatever.
Well, I may have pressured you to do that. I'm sorry, but
No,
it was.
I didn't care. I'd always told people, look, I'm not bald. We're just doing. I don't know how the hat thing happened. It was just like, what do you got under the hat? Well, I don't know. I'll show you at 100K. That's just kind of what happened.
Seeing the crown tonight, I'm like, all right, what are we going to take to get the crown off? But
yeah. No, I look. I was thinking because I went to run through Burger King just to grab something on the way to the woods earlier, and I was like, and this lady, nice lady, would you like a crown? I said, no, thank you. I said, as a matter of fact, let me get a crown. I'm going to do a live stream tonight and wear that damn crown. So I got me a damn crown.
Well,
now, I had to crush it for the headphones, but oh well.
Listen, you guys are great. Thank you. Keep it up, and I look forward to this. It's going to be a great year.
Yes.
Oh yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. And Dee, thank you so much. She has no
Seriously.
idea, James. She has got me through months. She has no clue.
No, same,
I'm telling you right
brother.
now. I know.
Yeah, I don't like.
So it makes me feel bad, but we so much appreciate it because, I mean, a D Brown night is like better than a month on YouTube ads.
Yeah,
I'm telling you so.
It's like
really appreciate
plasma
that,
donations and D Brown.
Yeah, that's right. Go on, Kat.
I know I'm a little embarrassing my name scrolling on the bottom. But.
Well, that's okay. I mean, we're trying to at least show. Look at that. But we really appreciate it, Dee. Always.
It's my pleasure. Whatever I can do, you guys know I will. So
absolutely. Don't you be working too hard down there.
That's right.
Nah, I know I'm trying, but thank you guys. I'm going to jump off and catch the rest of it.
All righty. Thank you, Dee.
Hi to everybody out
That's
there.
what I was wanting you to do.
There you go.
Thank you.
They all hear you.
Yes, it's D Brown, guys. Talk about family.
Right.
The myth, the legend.
Yeah. Well, thank you. All right. I'll
Love
talk
you, girl.
to everybody later.
All righty.
Love
Thank you,
too,
Dee.
guys.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
All righty. Awesome. All right. Let me do that right there. Okay. Thank you so much, Dee. All right. We'll cut that there. We'll go back to our full screen here for a minute while we close out. Thank you so much, Dee. Very cool, man. This has been fun.
Yeah, I'm a little high.
Real cool.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this has been cool. We
really,
we knew it would be fun just streaming anyway. We always have fun streaming, but having being able to join now and all that stuff is really cool. And people will get more. They'll get on camera shy. Somebody will jump in. People are a little scared. I'm sure, which is totally fine. It's still weird. Look, I'm telling you right now, it's still weird recording a video by yourself. It's still weird.
Gosh, yes.
So I can't imagine somebody like, let me get on a live stream in front of people I've never, whatever. But it's cool, man. It's very cool.
This is
anyway,
a good way to end a Easter holiday.
Oh yeah, And I know I'm gonna brag a little bit. I get to.
Oh my gosh.
I get to sleep in tomorrow. I'm sorry, James. Don't get to sleep in tomorrow. Oh, who is this? Kedra girl.
Kedra,
thank you so much for the super chat of another big banger. Wait a minute, let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see if that makes sure. Keeter, thank you so much for that. The big dono there. I was just going to keep it on the screen for a second because I want to make sure. The other thing I want to do is kind of the kink thing. We can actually, I think if I do this, for example, hold on. If this should pop up. No, it's not going to do it here. There's a way I can highlight chats here, but that's what I want to be able to do next is highlight some of these super chats and things, which you can on like StreamYard, but StreamYard is so bad. Yeah. But there's a way to do this.
This has went smoothly.
It has. Clicking on the icon will pin the message to the widget for its duration. Hovering the right side of the chat message. But I think that's in here, though, and the chat don't show up in here. See, I don't think it does. It's never worked right for YouTube. It does for Twitch, but it doesn't for YouTube. So I think, because I don't think I can do it here. See, there's no highlight. You can always pin them.
Let me ask you something.
Mm-hmm.
Probably stupid ass question, like always. Is Nightbot AI?
I mean, basically, yeah.
Because did you notice earlier, like when your book got brought up, Nightbot started trying to sell it?
Oh no, that was just that's a timer.
It was just
that's just a coincidence.
Hold on, it's happened twice. I've
really
seen.
Well, now they could have updated. Now they could have updated Nightbot.
Popped up out of his mouth.
Yeah, there's an old House of the Dragon gear that WB shop I hadn't even used. I mean, it still works, but yeah. Thank you so much, Kedra. By the way, I was trying to Kedra highlight. If I was wanting to test that, but I don't even see my thing here. I don't think it comes through Streamlabs. I'm gonna figure that out so we can put those on the screen too. You can do that through StreamYards, and there's a way to kind of combine these and do that, but it's a lot of trouble.
It means the world. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, I'll get that figured out because I got a widget here to do that, but I have to open this, and our chat doesn't show.
Thank you, Kedra, for clearing that up. Yeah, I was thinking it might be.
Yeah, basically. Now they could. I haven't looked into Nightbot's like if they've updated him anyway, because like if he could trigger from you saying something like that would be cool. But I need to probably update some of those too. Oh, okay. Yeah, Mizuma's doing the bot command because you can do commands just like you can on Twitch and stuff. But yeah, I don't know if they've updated to more of an AI thing too. But all righty.
I don't know if you guys know this, but the stuff I do on computers is so advanced that this kind of shit right here is just, I don't know, it's hard for me to deal with. Yeah,
play. I mean, you have no idea how much of a fucking genius he is. When it comes
to this shit.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I will say this, though. I always give you props on your fucking spreadsheets, dude.
Well, thank you.
He's the spreadsheet fucking king.
It's a passion.
Now, I don't know if he can open the spreadsheet or get to it, but once he does, this motherfucker can write a spreadsheet.
Open up the bottom. Just open new ones every time.
Right, yeah. But, I mean, once he gets it open, yeah, he can kill a spreadsheet.
And I'm hell with pencil and paper too. You wouldn't believe.
That's right.
I keep a compass at my desk, and not like a direction compass.
Right.
Like, yeah. And I'll draw. I keep index cards right here, and I'll think of a stat I want to.
Yeah.
Two people.
He's always got the index
I'm like
cards.
drawing. I have graph cards.
Yep.
Index cards, but I like to do my own so that they're. I'm a retard.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, you program it. But I'm wondering if they've updated that. I'll take. It doesn't look like he's changed to me, but I need to update some stuff in him anyway. Anyway, so
I'm a real trooper.
Yeah, that's a good fun fact. And that's another
I'm glad
thing
you
too.
think so because I really thought.
No,
it was really
I know,
cool
and
fact.
I know you're right because I've seen that before. But yeah, it's a troop. It's
the way I found out was having subtitles on while watching Better Call Saul. He said you're a real trooper,
right?
And it said that. Man, I keep my dictionary beside me. I got it out, and I'm like, what the hell? And sure as hell. And then I asked ChatGPT.
Yeah. That's cool. That would make a good podcast, and maybe at some point maybe we can get all fancy and do segments and stuff with this. I don't know if that would even be fun, but we'll see.
Nightbot The fuck is a frush?
Because we got a command.
Oh
yeah, we got all the anything with an exclamation point like that meow right there. That makes him say that.
So
See,
that's
2-7.
why people were doing Silverbush and all that.
That makes Nightbot say a command. Yep, that's a command.
See, this shit I've already forgot about. Like it's so.
Hey, Jay from State Farm, what are you wearing? He never got that one before. All right, well, we'll go back to this. So anyway, been very cool. Maybe I'll switch this around a little bit instead of where we're just bigger. We still have this other stuff. I'll play with that again. This was the first time I went through and set up this whole theme and got it all set up, and so hopefully it looks kind of clean. We'll get it.
I think you did.
We'll get it straightened out there. And if I reset that, I think that's still the right, just to see. So this is kind of our test run here. We got the clock. I'll do the clock different too, so we ain't got to keep a damn capture there. But because we had a countdown timer in the beginning, but we were eating so late, we were like, I'm gonna cut the timer off. But I'm glad we got the intro in here. We got to have our podcast intro.
Yes.
So
absolutely.
All right. Well, we'll get out of here. It's 12:15. You got to roll, I know, and get up early and all that shit. I am off tomorrow. I'm on 4-day weeks now. 4-day weeks. Did I say that right? I think I did. So I'm off on Mondays. So I can actually sleep in and rest these old bones because I'm sore as shit from hiking down them damn woods, man. I was like 6 fucking miles yesterday, dude. 6 miles and got a little bit of gold, but damn, I'm fucked up.
Are you wearing comfortable shoes though? Or
no.
Boots? Or what?
I'm wearing those water boots. I just put them on and so I don't have to carry shoes. And,
Yeah.
oh my God. I mean, they're fine when you're there, but damn.
But I know how that can be. That's some pretty rugged terrain on some of those.
They don't feel bad when you're walking. It's just later. But all righty. Jay's board. Dusty Milkshake still working. The full on stage one. Damn, there's so many things I forget.
Me too.
Another good throwback. Yeah, James in the tie-dye. He did. You do? You wore
I'm doing
here?
that next week.
Okay.
I'll do that
I'm trying
next
to remember
week.
what you wore. Did you change,
sure.
I think?
No, I had a light blue shirt.
Oh,
on,
that's right. That's
but
right.
It
I
showed my
couldn't remember.
nipples.
That's right. The tie-dye thing. That's right. All righty. Jake, Kitty girl pants came off right after I turned off the camera earlier. I ate way too much for Easter. I didn't even have Easter dinner today, man. We ain't done that in years.
Us too, Kev. It was cool seeing people.
Yes, it was
that
very
we've
cool,
talked to for
man.
years.
Really appreciate you guys stopping by and doing our test run with us. And again, thank you guys for all the donos there, Dee and Kedra and
that's so funny.
That's right. That's the great thing, Jake, about I work from home and they don't know. They have no clue. And my desk raises up, so I'm always standing up a lot too. They have no idea.
No,
they
hell
don't
no.
know. So we got this really cool thing too, by the way. It actually fits right in for me. If y'all don't know, I sell Medicare. Some of these people, I may have not mentioned that because we haven't been on in a while. We have this new tool now where we get on live with people if they want to. They don't have to. They can see us. And I can walk them through this process online.
Now that's cool.
Dude, they convert 80%. So everybody wants you to do it, right?
I'll bet.
But it's so easy for me because I've done this like this. It's like this, except I'm showing them their plans and stuff. So it's really cool. But anyway, just a little side note. Sorry. All righty, y'all. Are we good? Anything else? We need to mention anything or forgetting anything before we go?
Yes,
Besides
I did,
just
Amanda.
next week, we'll come back on next week and do this again?
Yep.
That's it.
So be thinking of topics you want to talk about.
Yeah, anything. And again, it don't have to be
And what we
TV
know
or it could be anything, man. Pretty much.
As we do this, like during the week, something's going to happen to one of us. We're going to see something
Yeah,
we want to
yeah.
talk about, and you will too.
right, Amanda.
So it's going to be cool. We'll just keep this rolling.
Yeah, this is awesome, man. It's fun. And, I'm sure hopefully we'll grow back a little bit, get it going. We might have some trolls. We got to be careful about that. So I'm ready to click disconnect because if somebody says some stupid word or whatever, it could fuck us over. But hopefully, I'm sure I didn't even look the stream. How they get demonetized before we even start. So I don't know if that's the case. We'll take a look and see. But that's the thing we got to consider too is live streams. They hurt the channel, but that's okay.
Yeah, dude, your sun drop. Listen,
yeah.
As we pick this back up, we need to reach back out to them.
Yeah, we do.
You have put sun drop on the minds and in the mouths.
I know.
Of
I
so
need to stop
many
drinking this
people.
shit, but I agree. And we got to get James. We got to get some pictures.
Yep, we talked about that.
That's
too.
another thing.
Oh, the website.
The website. Now, it's up and running. It's not anywhere close. It's just a framework. The SmokeScreenPodcast.com. I didn't even link it anything yet because it's not ready. But that will be a new website for the podcast. I'll still keep old SmokeScreenVids up for now and all that for other stuff. But we're going to have not only the podcast like usual, the episodes and audio and all that stuff and links and all that, but blogging.
Yes.
So James,
I'm dying to blog
now,
on there.
I'm going to set it up to where we can both be writers or bloggers.
Yeah,
if he wants to post something random, I don't have to know about it. Doesn't matter. Whether it's a topic we're covering. And then if you want to, it's a little more trouble, but you can have the comments open and everything on there too. Maybe we just stick that to YouTube, but at least you can write. We can write.
It's gonna be so cool.
You can go. You can go there now. It's not gonna. I mean, it's just the front page right now. I have to fix all the other pages. It's not. It's just like a framework. But the SmokeScreenPodcast.com or SmokeScreen Podcast without the will also point to that too when I get that fixed. But I got to get a redirect in there.
Yes,
we've been saying that, Angolant. We have literally said that, man. We both use that shit, man.
That's so cool.
But yeah, they don't. I get the weird ones that reach out like, "Hey, you want to, I don't know, sell some random snack pack from India?" Like it's always weird shit. I've said no to 99% of sponsorships through this whole entire YouTube journey. Very few things have we taken. So anyway, all right. Jake. I like grape soda. Don't get me wrong. I like grape soda now.
Yeah, I do too.
Flaw sponsor. No. We're going to really get a badge of seal for real. We'll just get that scene with fucking Charlie Sheen and Homeboy in the damn dugout. I'm not the dugout, but the clubhouse is what I'm trying to say, I guess. And get an actual sponsorship from them. That'd be funny as shit.
Yeah, Blue Chew. I would do a Blue Chew sponsor.
Ooh.
I've tried that. It's that chewable Viagra.
I'm not there yet. So, I mean,
a friend of mine gave me some.
If you want to do that, go for it. Yeah, whatever, man. Whatever is like legit, that we actually use. No bullshit. But anyway, maybe that'll come one day. We'll grow this thing and see what happens. But all right, we're good?
Yes, sir.
Well, again, thank you guys so much for hanging out. This was
Seriously.
cool. A very good trial run. I think everything went pretty smooth. We'll work out some little details on layouts, and we'll get it figured out in here and all that stuff because I don't want to have to move this shit around every time. But we'll get it figured out. But, yes, thank you guys so much. This is very, very cool. I'm glad we did it. So we'll come back. We'll plan on next Sunday. We'll do it now for 9 or 9:30, but then, of course, when the shows come back, we'll have to move it to 10 because the show comes on at 9. So we'll have that going on, too, obviously, when the show comes out. But until then, we'll do about 9:30, I'd say. I think it's good for everybody. If it's not, we can adjust it a little bit if we need to. But anyway, we're good? We're good? Everybody good? All righty. Well, thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching, and we'll let it
fade to black.
Fade to black. Peace. Let's see. How can I do this? No, there you go.